Oh, I'm sorry, ear, because I don't hear out of both of them.
Really?
Yeah, I'm deaf in my left ear.
Holy smokes!
That's why I suck at PUBG. Anybody that comes up on my left, they got me. They got me in the...
Yeah. I've never played PUBG.
Great game.
Really?
It's very intense. Yeah, it's very intense because you just kind of you like the first like couple minutes, you live and you're like okay, and then there's like this long lull, and then all of a sudden just shit hits the fan.
Huh.
It's really
Hi,
fun.
by the way, everybody.
I can only play a few rounds at a time because my adrenaline is like,
I prefer Apex, really.
I'm an animal.
I think, oddly enough, I think Apex is too polished for me. I don't
I don't
know
like
what it is. I don't like it. So
Can't get into it.
it's too like PUBG. It's a lot more. I don't know what it is. It's gotten cornier lately because of all the stupid skins that they've gotten.
I mean, that's kind of all those types of games, though. Is like that's how they get their money is through skins.
I mean, people running around in fucking bunny suits and shit like that. Come on. I don't want to play. What is that game?
Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah.
If I wanted to play Fortnite, I'd be on Fortnite.
I would have saved the $30 and gotten Fortnite for free.
The building in Fortnite confuses me too.
Gosh, I don't have the brain for that.
Yeah.
I tried it like one time and I was like, this is not for me.
Yeah. This isn't fun.
This is not. My manual dexterity is not good enough for this.
Like if I want to build things, I'll just go play Minecraft or something where it's not competitive.
Where nobody's trying to kill me except the zombies.
Right, exactly.
Alright. We are tweeted.
Tweet. Oh, I have decided I would no longer refer to my dog as a pitty or a pit bull. I would now call him a North American house hippo.
North American
good.
house.
Pity that.
The Long Dark is free on Epic Games if you haven't gotten it already.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I'll do that later.
Man, I love survival
It's only 24
games,
hours.
but I think what I love most about them is playing with people. And so like I like the Long Dark, the gameplay, but just feels
solo.
It feels so empty and lonely
No.
for me. I feel
No one here beside me.
oh my gosh. So, time slip. Do you want me to go ahead and hit that? Hey, Lone Star's here. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, crap. Lone Star. I gotta hide.
Yeah, go ahead and hit it. Hit it.
Thank you, old lady.
Alki subscribed.
You're welcome.
Man, this music is so chill, and I feel like it puts me in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, let's
anybody else feel the
make
same
it
way?
not chill. Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
Are you gonna turn into a
frog.
animated frog?
Yeah.
Legit.
Lone Star, you still on shift? Lone Star was working earlier. I don't know if he's still on shift.
Hey, time slip. Thank you, time slip, very much.
You're welcome. By all
Thank
means.
you for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing.
Well, how was everyone's past 2 weeks? Ooh, 700, damn.
Oh,
Mine
I got
is-
the most amazing case for my new computer. It's so beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, it
cool.
looks like it looks like a unicorn vomited all over it.
So something Alki would like.
To each his own.
Yeah. It's like one of those things where it's better her than me.
I love it.
Long
I got
It's
about
giant.
72 hours in Cyberpunk.
Oh, dang.
One thing we haven't heard about is Princess's new house.
Yeah.
He hasn't told us much of anything about it.
I have
I
a
saw
new
her.
apartment. It's much bigger. and brighter than a basement.
Than your basement, right?
Yep. It has windows. Actually, it's 2 windows. Pretty
Uh-uh.
amazing.
A whole 2 windows?
Yep.
Hey man, she's moving on up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can now
Yeah.
see the light of
Flex
day.
apartment. Ground floor.
I mean, she's like me. She has blackout curtains.
No, they're open all the time.
Oh.
I'm
Gotta
sure your
let that light
neighbors
in.
love that.
I'm on the 3rd floor.
Oh.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
sweet.
have too many people that can look in them.
I leave my back like porch door open. The curtain's always open just to in case one of my neighbors want to show.
Oh wow. Do they
Very kind of you.
do they come on and hang out often, or just like snoop?
Oh, yeah, they snoop. They you know, every small neighborhood has these nosy little beavers. But you know,
Oh yeah.
I'm walking around in my house. You know, it is my house, so I'm gonna do what I want to and walk around in what I want. So you know, sometimes they might get a show.
They probably enjoy having something to gossip about.
Teach them to look into my window.
Dave is great. I invite all the little woodland creatures into my home.
The famous San Diego woodlands.
I live like right on the edge of a canyon, so I have a surprise. Like little birds will just kind of come into my house because I leave the back door open for my dog to come in and out.
Cougars.
Are you
Mice, yeah.
Are you
It's-
Snow
Oh
White?
wow.
You might be
That's
Snow White.
I've suspected it for a while.
That's racist.
I would avoid any apples from some suspicious-looking crones, by the way, just to be safe.
Yeah, I won't. be
Somebody
accepting any
send Old
apples.
Lady Alchemist a bunch of apples. Just to see what she does. I need you to
Yeah,
go put that
Prince
on your
Shaggy.
Amazon wish list,
Apples,
just so somebody can buy you one.
bushel of apples.
Just a single apple.
Oh, just one. Okay,
Yeah, a poisoned apple.
got it.
It's
only
not
takes-
poisoned.
It only takes one.
Not
Wink.
poisoned apple.
It is
You know-
perfectly fine.
You know, when you have to clarify like that, you can't help but think that that's probably a poisoned apple.
No.
Well, everyone get their Christmas shopping done?
Hell no.
I think so. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
ain't got
haven't
no
even
money
touched
to
it yet.
People updated their wish lists on Steam.
There's not really any games I'm wanting right now.
Well, then you won't get one then.
Man, heck, I got a big old wish list. So my wife was driving a bicycle last weekend, and she had a yellow jacket attack her while she was driving her bike.
Wow.
No.
She shoulder first right into the asphalt. It was so
I
bad.
think I
that
would have taken
she,
the sting.
Well, it continued to sting her.
That was a double whammy.
Yeah.
That's
So
a determined.
she gave me
Yellow
a call.
Jacket.
She gave me a call. She's like, Chris, can you come pick me up? I fell. And I went, oh my gosh, sure. So yeah, sure enough, I came there and she was pretty beat up. She was telling me later that she's like, her ear was still hurting afterwards and she couldn't figure it out. So she took her phone to use it kind of as a mirror, and she saw it. Like the thing was right there, still trying to stab her, but it couldn't. So she just like picked it and yeah. So
I would have crushed it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
But she ended up with a broken right thumb and a broken left ulna. So
Oh.
she's
Oh
got
my
braces
gosh.
on both of her hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I hope she recovers quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. me
Yeah.
Talk about good things that happened in a week.
too. Say what?
Well, this is kind of our time to talk about anything.
Let's see. I got you.
Does she cook?
Well, I've
Like,
got
does she
this
do
little
holiday
growth
cooking?
on my toe. And it's like,
How we kind of like disseminated it is she does dinner and I do breakfast.
Okay.
And I do
Well.
lunch because I'm home with the kids. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Well, that's good.
yeah. But I mean,
camera.
luckily our church has been like, hey, we want to come help you guys out. And so we've gotten like 3 meals from church people this week, which has been awesome.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
And
I
usually
can't
it's
even
always
imagine
good
having
food
both
from
my
church
hands.
people.
It is. It's been really good. The boys, like, they normally don't eat anything. And They were all over that chili, so it was awesome.
I could really go for some venison chili.
Well, that would be pretty good.
Venison?
Oh yeah, some deer.
Yeah.
I missed deer season this year, so I don't get any.
Oh yeah, I've actually never been hunting. I really
Is
want to go.
deer very gamey?
Not
Yes.
if you cook it right.
It's gamey. Don't let the. I hear that all the time. It's gamey. There's no non-gamey deer that I've ever had.
So
Probably
They're like, "Oh,
wouldn't.
no,
when
it's just
when
deer
you
sausage.
cook
It's not gamey at all.
when you cook deer, you really
Sorry,
need to
it's
use
true.
onions and potatoes to pull some of that gamey taste out of it.
Mm. Oh, I got good news, and then I'll start. I finished my class, so that's pretty awesome.
Hey,
Yeah. So it was
So- Are you?
relaxing
Do you
week.
have more classes, or are you like done?
I have 5 classes left. I will
Okay.
graduate December 2021, and I will have my
Oh.
bachelor's degree, and it'll be awesome.
hey,
Nice.
So one more year, and then we can go back to every weekend.
That's right.
I tell you what, this week I was able to catch up on everything that I've been missing out on, or not missing out on, everything like fallen behind. Cause like I put out a podcast for sermons and the like, and I was able to cut and edit 5 of them. I was able to rake the leaves. I was able to do all these things that fell behind. So maybe is the answer. Maybe is the answer.
Aren't you a little bit
No
old to be
pressure.
getting your bachelor's degree?
I am. I wish I got it earlier.
You're one to talk.
Yeah, no, I graduated college when I was 36. So
Oh dang! I'll be I'll be 36 when I graduate.
there you go. Yeah, I didn't go to college until I was 32.
You could tell that I definitely
neither.
still needed it with how quickly I was able to tell my own age.
Yeah.
That's normal. The older you get, the harder it is.
So what happens is college ruins your brain by sticking full of useless facts. So,
I forget how many fingers I am old.
When I was a kid, I was homeschooled, and like people would always come up to me and be like, "Oh, what grade are you in?" And I would just be like, I would have to like think about it because I didn't know what grade I was in.
Yeah. And they're probably like, this poor child.
Yep.
He doesn't even go to school.
Awesome.
Yep.
My
Meanwhile,
best
you're
friend
probably,
is
Figured out
way
it was
smarter
like-
than them.
I think it was I subtracted 5 years from my age or something. Something like that.
that's how you figure
I'll
out.
figure it out. Yeah, I would just like do that real quick in my
That
head and
works.
just tell them that.
Yeah.
I'm
My-
in 25th
Works
grade.
ish.
my best friend and his wife are homeschooling all of their kids. I think they have 5 now.
Yeah, we had
Wow.
5.
Yeah.
So they have a classroom of children.
Yeah, they literally actually bought a house with an extra like sunroom kind of like dining room area just to turn that into their schoolhouse.
Oh, that's
I think that's
cool.
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do they play rock in there?
Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Or School of Rock.
School of Rock is a great movie. I love that the movie.
Actually, I still haven't seen it. I still need to see it.
I don't think I've seen it all the way through, but I think I may have seen the whole thing like
Viewing party.
chunks. Here
Oh,
and
that
there.
would be fun to do.
Is it on Amazon Prime? If it's on Amazon Prime, then we can do a viewing party on it.
That would be cool.
Oh, dang.
Fun.
Lone Star,
2
do
associate's degrees, huh?
you think you're going to end up, are you like working towards it, or are you going to, or are you just happy with your 2 associate's degrees?
Yeah.
I know when I got my fire science associate's degree, there was a possibility that I could take all my credits to some school in like Oklahoma, I think. But I was like, I don't know anything about Oklahoma. I didn't know anything about it, and I was just kind of unwilling to. In hindsight, it would have helped me out a lot.
Look it up.
School of Rock is on there for watch party.
Really?
Really? That's pretty cool.
So,
Maybe next weekend, next Saturday.
Oh, you know what we need to do a watch party for?
Or any day,
we need
really.
to do like a Christmas movie, like, oh, It's a Wonderful Life or The Grinch or something like that.
Christmas
Those are all-
Or if they have a
Christmas Story.
The night before the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I need to watch that with my kids.
The night before the Grinch stole Christmas.
Yeah, good luck finding that film.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is definitely a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is not. Die Hard came out in July.
It's a Christmas movie.
It has Christmas in it, but if
Yeah.
that is the
It's
prerequisite,
the Christmas spirit.
if that is the
A lot of movies
prerequisite,
that have Christmas in it.
Yeah, a lot of Christmas movies have Christmas in it.
well,
If it was
A lot of
released in
non-Christmas movies
July,
have Christmas in
it's
it.
not a Christmas movie.
That's not true. There have been Christmas movies released in
Frosty
July.
the Snowman was released in April.
I guess it depends
okay.
on what your
Alright,
definition of
I
a
think
Christmas movie is.
I think I have the perfect Christmas movie for us all to watch.
What's that?
Jingle All the Way.
Hell no.
Is that the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
I
And
don't
what's his name? Sinbad.
Yes.
I don't like that.
It was not a very good movie.
No, but it is so bad it is good.
I know. If that is the prerequisite for
stinker.
Christmas movie, that means Batman Returns is a Christmas movie because it
Right.
also has Christmas in it.
I mean, I don't mind that logic.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. I think it's about time, because of my severe disappointment in all of my players right now, that we start this show. I'm just kidding. I'm not really disappointed in you guys. I love you
Ah,
guys.
Lone Star wants to get his
Total.
fire marshal first.
Yeah, that would mean.
Oh.
That would
Just so you
mean-
know, Lone Star, two associates. It's like saying there two twin beds equal a king bed. So you got it, buddy.
Just put them together.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I can get behind that.
Just add them together.
Oh, intro time.
Yep.
Are we?
Spacing Out.
Are we talking over the intro, or are we supposed to be
Starring.
quiet?
No, we're not.
Okay. It's because we didn't talk about it, so I wasn't certain.
You're still talking.
Just clarifying is all.
So you're saying we can't talk?
Lamontia as
What if we're reading the text of the intro? That's a good question.
Wilhelmina.
Is our audience can't read? Is that what you're trying to say?
They could be listening like a podcast.
Yeah. Or they could be visually impaired.
Yeah. Yeah, time slip.
Yeah. What you got against the visually impaired time slip?
So all the people that are visually impaired people are watching Twitch. Okay, sorry, my bad.
They're listening.
They might be listening, yeah.
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 Like a podcast.
Or somebody like Lone Star Fire Medic can't read.
Zarui as
Dave wants us to shut up.
Pocket.
It's me. It's me.
I really like the placement of his name in the middle of that nebula, by the way. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Peanut butter. Princess.
I think we should each do a quote from our character when our name comes up.
Oh, that would be fun. I feel like I need some glow sticks to dance to this.
Like you're at a rave.
Yeah.
Let me just have his arms.
What would Repulsive's quote be?
Like I just said, let me just have his arms.
I like your skin.
I admire your body.
Yeah, there we go. That's way better. I should, yeah. Wicked Jester as Alt Black. Give your quote. Give your quote, man.
So you mean I get to blow something up finally?
There we go. See, I like that. I think that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
I think so too. I like
And for all you people who are trying to listen to the music, I want to go ahead and post a video on our Discord channel so you can actually watch it without us talking over it.
it. Actually, it's uploaded to YouTube.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find it.
And the man that we all know when he smiles, something is about to go completely foobar.
If that's one of my tells, I'm so happy.
It is.
Rocks fall, everybody dies. That's my quote.
All right. So if anybody else was a GM right now, what is one way you would fuck with your players?
Well, was it you that posted that?
Change a character's voice every few minutes.
That like to randomly, what was it? Randomly just go, okay, or something like that. What was that? That was a meme or something.
I kind of want to create weapons that whenever the players pick them up, they have to moan. A cursed weapon that makes players moan.
Oh, prankster, you're the one who posted that. When your players are all too comfortable, so you roll a dice and make a face at it for literally no reason.
Yeah.
Look, I found the sword of.
I would.
Exactly.
My favorite answer to give is one with a lot of my Pathfinder groups that I GM. They'd be like, I want to do a perception check on the door and see if it's
There we
trapped.
go.
And I say, it appears to not be trapped.
It appears?
It
I,
appears.
I say
Do
that.
that.
You do that all the time.
I say that if it succeeds or if it fails.
I pay attention
It's
to
the
that
perfect
appears.
answer.
It appears to blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay.
I find
Never
that
trust it.
answer vague and
we go.
unconvincing. All right, y'all.
All right.
So,
The theme is posted in the Discord and in the chat.
just gotta pull up all these die out of my dice tray really quick.
And while you're on our YouTube channel, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Ooh. Faux show.
Yeah, that too.
Well, y'all, I think, why don't we go ahead and transition here to a recap of our last session just to make certain that we're all on the same page. About, I guess, 2 sessions ago, you caught the saboteur on Sphere 3. Brought him, or her, I should say, to Administrator Laramis Tanuash. But just before that happened, she started to count down in a sing-songy voice. 5, 4, and sure enough, when she gets to 1 and it goes to 0, red lights start flashing in the facility, alarms start blaring, and while Sikna, the saboteur, she is a female Decimar, is taken into custody, you are asked to immediately help with the nightmares that are currently plaguing the Dreamery at Sphere 3. So you make your way into the back, get plugged in, and the first dream, the first nightmare is some guy on top of a tall roof, and it just keeps getting higher and higher the more he gets afraid, and then it starts to shrink the more you're able to calm him down. Eventually, he is broken free, whatever trance that Sikna put this person in, and you are shunted to the next dream, which appears to be a post-apocalyptic hellscape filled with zombies, as well as some type of creature that comes out of left field and begins to attack all of you. While in this particular instance, it worked that the more you calm this person down, the more zombies disappeared. To a point where eventually we're able to even get this person to believe enough that you're there for them, that this isn't real, and break them from this hallucination to where they are broken from their trance, the monster disappears, and you guys are able to take a small reprieve healing yourselves. After a small bit of time to heal yourselves and get ready, finally, you are moved over to the final dream, or what you've been told is the final dream. And it is an underwater sea facility, of which, by the way, Farrell is very happy about. Why don't we go
Yes, I
ahead-
am.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and bring it over to the map screen so all of our people out in internet land can see. And so there's this person who, same glare over their eyes, looking out on the bottom of this seafloor in this deep sea facility, looks to be frightened beyond all belief. And they just say, "It's coming. It's out there. We need your help. Or I need your help. I think I'm the only one left. We need to get to, we need to escape this place." And it just so happens that as they say that, just so happens that as they say that, what ends up happening is this creature comes bursting from the, just like phases through the wall, the door. And it looks something like this. Slimy skin and a giant circular mouth filled with circular teeth. And it looks at you and almost like sniffs the air and screeches. And at that moment is when this man essentially is like, "We have to go, we have to run now." And that is where we ended last week.
And if I remember right, I failed my save, right?
Oh, 3 of you failed your save.
Okay, I gotta play this one out. I'm gonna play this out good.
I believe
Maybe it just needs a hug.
Farrell failed their save, Pocket failed the save, and Wilhelmina failed the save? No. Actually, I think it was Farrell, Pocket, and Alt Black. And Wilhelmina just gets this look in her eye like she loses it. Repulsia, you are the only one that seems to be like you're having your wits about you. Everybody else just looks like panicked and that they're just lost in whatever the heck is going on.
And Saskia will be aware.
Yes, so I think last week, I don't know what the explanation was for me. I probably woke up, my dream was interrupted, and they had to put me back in.
So essentially,
at this point,
yeah. So what happened was last week, you just like totally got it, like lost it, and you were totally in this dream. You totally thought everything was real, and you just went catatonic, and they popped you out. Similar to this effect, Wilhelmina looks catatonic, just standing there. And as you guys phase in, Saskia's maybe like, you phase in where everybody else did, which is in the middle of the corridor. Sorry, Saskia. I know that that's probably not very fun because you're the closest one to this creature now.
That's okay. Sorry, my internet hiccuped.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, so with that said, we're not going to slow this down at all. And we're going to go ahead and jump into this bad boy. Hey there, Mr. Silas. Mwah. I love you, buddy. Nah. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and do that. Excellent. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You're too slow.
There we go. It's all about the proper order. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get right into it. I need first. You all have one. We'll say free action. Mostly just verbal stuff as you see this thing phase through this door. How does everybody respond as you roll initiative?
Okay, hold on.
Have we already rolled initiative? Or...
No, we haven't.
Oh.
But
Silas sounds
I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting for something.
That is Silas.
He's asked. He wants our free action. What we're doing for our free actions before we roll for initiative.
Yeah, tell me what your character is saying aloud in this circumstance as you roll initiative. Just so that we could kill 2 birds.
I mean, we're not going to roll initiative till we hear the thing, but
Try to check on my kids. And then, what am I, some type of dancing monkey to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Dance? Well, I don't like it.
I'm not waiting anymore. Yes.
By the way, this is episode 10 of this, of Spacin' Out.
Motherfucker.
I mean, I already rolled
friendly.
a natural 20 on my initiative. I am very happy right now. What's up, buddy? I can't read your bedtime story tonight, buddy.
But
You
I
asked-
am
you asked
21.
Mama.
Yeah,
You're old
he
enough to
has a
drink.
plus. He has a +5 on his
Or
initiative,
smoke.
though.
Why does he get a puff? What the?
Love you, buddy.
Oh, black rolling a brick.
Yep. But not. Yeah, it's the
Maybe
worst
it's
one.
maybe it's just a can of soup.
Make a brick for it.
My North American house hippo wants attention.
Can you
All
guys...
right, so are we going? Okay, so my reaction is that can be good. Where do we go? How do we get out of here?
Every rat for himself.
Sure.
That thing is uglier than my ex-girlfriend. Holy fuck! I don't think there could be anything worse than that beast. I'm proven wrong.
What is that?
It's a puppy. Just go pet it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just
what
so
you,
you know.
what you
It
go give
might
it
be
a hug?
friendly.
Yeah, go give it a hug. See what
Ah,
happens. Oh wait, no wait, you haven't built my pool. Never mind. Someone else go hug it.
Okay. So, yeah. All of you have your various responses. Wilhelmina just kind of goes catatonic, like we've talked about. We're going to go ahead and start this. This is round 1.
Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
fatality.
Okay. First thing that this creature does, as it motions through, Saskia is a little bit delayed, just kind of like being ported into this dream. So she really doesn't see it coming until it's a little bit too late, as this thing essentially bum rushes her and
Bum.
and goes to bite her.
I don't think I want to bite from that.
Well,
It's just trying to give you a kiss. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about
it's just a kiss.
I rolled a natural 2.
It's only a kiss.
So, however, your KAC is 13, and the total of my attack is a 14. So even with a natural 2,
When you roll a 2?
it still
What?
hits Saskia.
That's insane.
Crazy.
Okay,
You can't miss me.
this thing is scarier than it actually looks.
Okay, so
And it looks pretty scary.
the first thing that it all right, it comes out, bites Saskia, and it does 21 points of damage to Saskia.
Holy shit!
What?
So that is going to be, let's see here. She has 5 hit points left. All right. So, as it bites Saskia, you see that its rounded mouth attaches to her. We'll just say on its shoulder, on her shoulder, right? And it begins to siphon. Like, you can see maybe like her cheeks grow a little bit hollow as it looks like she is like withering away almost as this thing looks emboldened. All right, that is its turn. Farrell, you are up.
All right, well, we're gonna start. I'm gonna start my tuning.
All right.
And it's just this thing. So I'm going to. So it's attached to her right now, correct?
It's flavor attached, but it has not like actually grappled her.
Is there any way that I can try and grab? Stupid. Let me try and grapple it. I'm gonna go up
Sure.
there. All right. So,
The joy in his voice.
so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to grapple it and pin it down so that it can't bite whoever.
All right, so you need to make an athletics check for me.
All right. Athletics.
And it will be against its CMD. All
Yeah.
right, so you roll
Yeah.
you roll a natural 20 on the attack, and like maybe you like full on bum rush it and just like knock it off of her, and it kind of goes prone, and you're on top of it. Okay,
Now I gotta. Now I gotta do a hold.
yeah, so that's your whole turn essentially.
Yep.
Okay, Pocket, you are up.
And I'm losing it, right?
You're losing it. So essentially, when I say you're losing it, your character loses touch with reality and thinks they're actually in this situation. So how would they react? Would they run away? Would they get cowardly? I'll leave that up to you for your character. However, I finally came up with the mechanic for what happens if you fail 2 consecutive will saves at keeping your grasp on reality. And I think we'll keep it a secret to see if it happens this session. All right, Pocket, what are you going to do?
I will move over here, and then I'll try to put Saskia behind me, like by the door. Like I'll grab her and try to put her behind me behind the door.
Okay. Go ahead. So Saskia, this thing's pinned. It won't invoke an attack of opportunity. He's essentially trying to like just pull you away from it. Would you fight that, or would you just let him?
Given your state.
Saskia's a little bit in shock, so I don't think she would fight it. I mean, she's not going to like willingly go because she doesn't know what's happening. She's not looking at him, but she's not going to fight it. She's just kind of gonna let herself be pulled.
All right. So I'm going to put you in that square. Or are you talking this square?
That's where, yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys actually opened that door.
We have not.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So I'll allow you to move
It's not.
it right
It's not
there.
an automatic door.
It is
Yeah.
not. You can go. There's like a button on the side.
It's
of
not
it.
a
You
grocery
gotta-
store.
So you can put her there, or you could put her there. Your choice.
Yeah, there. That would be better.
Okay. All right, Pocket. That is your turn. Saskia, you are up.
All right. I'll take my hail pistol, I guess, and just try to fire at it since it's pinned. I should have a clear shot.
Sure.
I should be able to do that. I was able to target it. Okay.
All right. So this hail pistol is against its KAC. That will hit. Go ahead and roll me
All right.
damage.
You.
All right, 1 point of damage to this thing. Chip away, chip away. Saskia, you still have a move action left. Anything else?
Which side of the door is the button on? I don't think I would see it.
Well, now that you're looking, it's on your side. You just have to like essentially.
Okay.
So you could use your move action to slap the button, and it would open the door.
Okay. I don't think she's going to hit the button yet because she's just kind of orienting herself since she just got dropped in here and immediately attacked. She's trying to look around and see what their situation is.
Gotcha.
What outs they might have in case they do need to run, but she's not going to do anything yet.
So yeah, you do. You see this whole open area that you're in. It looks almost like a small cargo area. You can see like the bulkhead from being underneath the water. This professor kind of looking guy on the west side of the map here, he near this window, he's kind of just like looking out over the sea, and it's very dark out there. You can tell that this.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for using the pointer. You can tell that you are very, very deep right now.
Okay.
This guy looks frightened, and he looks like a jackrabbit ready to bolt.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him in between Repulsia and Saskia, so he'll act next.
Does that count as the move action looking around?
No, it does not. That's a free action.
Okay. Can I use one of my improvisations then?
Sure, what would you like
I
to
can
do?
use Brace Yourselves, which is the as a move action, choose one enemy within 60 feet. Until the start of your next turn, you and your allies gain a +1 morale bonus to AC if adjacent to at least one other ally. So that
Okay.
gives us a small bonus if we're adjacent to each other.
All right.
Just wait.
Okay, Saskia, that is
Right.
your turn. Repulsia, you are up.
Were you gonna have the professor go next?
Did I skip
You
it?
said something about putting him in between
Oh,
me and
oh,
Saskia.
oh.
The NPC, yeah.
Yes, my apologies. So yeah, he is gonna move up, kind of like pushes Saskia out of the way to push the button. But essentially, that means his turn ends right there.
Okay.
Because he can't share a square with somebody. But he looks scared out of his mind, and he's just like, that thing has killed countless friends. We have to run. We have to run. And it is Repulsia's turn. Repulsia, you're the only, well, you and Saskia have a grip on reality, knowing that this is fake.
And the only ones that know that mom's spaghetti.
So can I do like a perception check or some kind of check to figure out what it is?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me. This is a mysticism check.
Mysticism.
Hmm?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hi.
I'm looking!
Hi.
I'm looking!
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
This noise helps you think, right?
There we go.
GM walks out.
Screw you guys! I'm out!
That's it, I'm out of here.
Okay, it is 10. Ooh.
The ceiling caves in, everybody drowns.
The end.
You don't know. With that roll, you
Harold's
don't know.
fine.
Ah. All right.
Damn.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Oh. Then.
I checked. You saw me
Starfinder.
check.
Yeah.
Am I able to ask the professor?
What it is?
I don't know either.
Well, I
We're
guess no.
asking.
I want a specific question to ask him. Like,
I'll allow it.
let's see. I guess I'll ask him. Just go for it. Have you noticed anything that is a weakness for this thing? That seemed to weaken it or slow it down in any way?
Get rid of this.
Let's see. Let's see how much the professor knows. I'm gonna roll for it, guys.
Not a very smart professor.
I mean, the guy is a professor.
Did I call him a professor?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
literally.
That's how you've been addressing him.
The professor.
Well, the
It's
professor.
very confusing
History.
for me.
The professor looks at you and he's like, "We've been investigating undersea anomalies and the like. This thing seems to avoid electricity at all costs."
Interesting.
Okay. That's my turn, right? I can't do anything else.
No, now let's check. Well, you give a move action. So if you'd like to move, you can.
Move action. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move over here.
Now, just to be clear, Farrell is right on top of that thing.
Yes,
So you know
I
that,
am
right?
aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was double checking. Repulsia.
Squishy
Or
brain.
Alt Black, you are up.
All right. Well, since I have completely lost touch, well, not completely, but almost completely lost touch with reality, and I see the otter dive bombing this creature. Yeah, fuck it. Might as well join in this dog pile. I'm gonna go over and attempt the exact same thing to help him hold this creature down and get a grip on him.
All right, I'll allow it. Roll me an athletics check.
And he pulls a grenade.
Okay. Yeah, you're like it's writhing as much as it possibly can. You can't find, and it's like flapping its wings as well. So it's kind of like buffing you away, and you can't quite pin it down.
All right. Well, then in that case, I'm
His
guessing
wings are good underwater.
if I can't actually, because I can't maintain the same square, I would have to be on a different square.
Yes, I'll allow that. All right.
And that I just actually chose that at random, so
Sure. Yeah, as if it was like rebuffing you and just pushes you off.
yeah.
Sure. All right. It is the
He's bounced
creature's
off.
turn, and it looks.
We'll save.
Yeah, will say it's top of the round. I'm going to tell everybody the DC. It is a DC of 13 at this point. Because you guys
Alright.
have been in for quite some time.
Where the hell's the axe? Where the hell's the axe?
Okay,
Over the
Saskia,
axe.
maybe you're freaking out because you were hit.
Ah, fuck.
Pharaoh, that is the
Number 2.
that is number
Second in a
2.
row.
Oh, Black,
Oh,
that is
second
number
in a row
2.
for me.
Oh dear.
Mom's split out of.
Pocket
I
has.
didn't. I just found the axe. Damn it.
All right, Repulsi, I need your. Oh, I'll go ahead and roll it for her just so we don't forget. Actually, we're not in a rush. We'll just remind her when she gets back. Okay, it is this creature's turn, and it looks at Feral and just doesn't even mind, and just like sinks or tries to sink its toothy maw right into the creature, into Feral. That's a natural 14 on the die for a total of a 26. So that's going to hit Feral. I need to...
Crazy.
Even though it's prone.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
prone, and and I got a. No, I don't, because she's too far away. Never mind.
You
Okay,
can
next
still...
turn I'm hitting the button.
Yeah, you
You're
can
still
still make
adjacent.
attacks.
I mean, you do get a +1, but against 25.
Yeah, I mean, it's still going to hit him. And so that's going to do to Feral, let's see here, 12 points of damage as it just begins to, like...
Oh, I'm okay.
Yeah, it begins to like suck in Feral's life force and trying to push him off of him, but it's not trying too terribly hard. Feral, you're up. First thing I need you to do is roll me an athletics check to see if you can
Make
maintain.
sure I keep it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to maintain your grapple, and you get that as a free action, essentially. Okay.
Will I do it?
You don't. It's finally wiggles away from you, probably pushes you off with your its wings. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna roll a D6 to see where you land. That wasn't in there. That was a 3, so that means you would have landed here. Is how I envisioned it. Actually,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so Feral, you land there.
All right.
You have your move and your
gonna-
standard.
All right. I'm going to do a full Solarian attack. I'm still attuning, yeah. That's my second round.
Yeah, yeah. I think I recall you saying at the end of last week you were going to immediately attune, so that'll work.
All right, and so I'm going to do my Solarian weapon, which is a melee. I'm going to do the full. And fuck me, come on.
Okay, so yeah, just like whoosh, whoosh, the creature definitely moves to the side before you can land a hit on it. All right, Pocket, you are up.
I reach over and hit that button to open the door.
The doctor or the professor already did.
Oh, it's already open?
Yes.
Everybody, come on, let's go.
I got
Run
opportunity.
forward.
No, that's
And
right.
I
that's
take
not
a 5-foot guard step and I shoot at it while doing my sneak attack thing.
Okay. Take a 5-foot guarded step. Go ahead and give me the attack.
I'm doing the sneak attack thing first.
All right. That will lower its AC by 2 as well.
Okay.
Can Pocket save the day?
Yes.
That will be a hit. So go ahead and roll me damage against the Garok Call.
Nice.
4 points of damage.
8 points.
8 points. Yeah, you hit it in just the right spot.
The creature is prone, correct?
Oh, I didn't target it at all.
It is prone as of this. Yes, at this moment it is.
It gains a +4 to its armor class for ranged attacks.
That's true. Thank you for reminding me. That would still. Let me double
20.
check here on these because
22, actually.
it's against EAC. That will still hit. Yes.
Just FYI, I just did my will save right now.
Oh, perfect.
Thank
since
you.
I was... Echway.
You are
Oh, you did save.
solid and maintain your grasp on reality.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn, right? So I took a guarded step and shot.
Yes, that is. All right, Saskia, you are up and you are hurting.
I'm going to follow Pocket. Can I try to get this man to come with me? Because I know that based on our previous experiences, calming him.
He's probably
Will
gonna
help.
run way faster than we are. The door's open.
Yeah, but I want to like urge him to act like I'm in control of the situation at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Try to reassure him in any way I can.
Sure.
Like, all right, we've got an opening. Let's go. They've got this under control.
Okay.
And then I will probably run through.
Give me a diplomacy check to see if you're able to kind of like get him to chill out as well. Yeah, no, he just seems like he's totally freaking out and afraid.
Ugh.
Wow.
Okay, Saskia, that was your turn. The professor indeed follows you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, just runs right through your square. Since you guys are moving along, I'll go ahead and reveal. Like, there is a Saskia. You're standing in front of what appears to be like a bunk room, and you see like 3 bodies on the floor, all with that like a circular wound right on their chest, which appears to have like flesh being pulled out of it. And he just looks left and he's like, nope, and he just keeps running.
Not
Nope.
a bad idea.
Okay, I'll say he gets to about there. All right, Saskia, good turn. Professor Repulsia, you are up.
So, did this thing escape Farrell's grasp?
It
It
did.
did.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, the first thing I'd like to do is communicate to Farrell and Alt Black that I have that titanium cable with me that is for my future human body, but we can use it now to try and like, I want to specifically use it to wrap it around the mouth and like kind of tie it off, if that makes sense.
Huh. That's an interesting idea.
So that's the plan, hopefully. So it's, okay, cable line, titanium alloy, 50 feet. So I guess first thing, I would need to try and grapple it.
You?
I mean,
What are you gonna grapple it with?
The floppy arm.
Flat my fastidial limb.
my psychic.
He's gonna slap it with your
I
fastidials?
mean, this is your game. So if you want to, yeah, you can, yeah, go ahead, grapple. That'd be great.
Look, she feels like she's in a body. It doesn't matter what her body is. She's
Yeah.
imagining it.
She is in a
Living my
dream.
truth. That's true. I'm in
That
a
is
dream.
true.
Can you use your
Confidence.
psychokinesis?
I can do this.
You had a good will
Sure.
save.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do I roll to try and grapple it?
An athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
You're gonna
I'm
roll
Athletics of
me.
the
imagining her just
mind.
flopping down on top of it.
Yes. Wow. So you give it your all, trying to wrestle this thing down. Maybe you like strengthen your vestigial body with telekinesis at that moment. I don't. Or
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. However, it still pushes you back, even with a 19, and you are unable to grapple it.
Fair enough.
That was a good roll, though. That was a very good roll.
Thanks.
I
Oh.
think you totally would have succeeded.
So that was your standard.
Yeah. I'm trying. Should I stay here or should I go and? No, I'm not good at convincing.
It
I'm
can-
gonna stay here.
It cannot take attacks of opportunity while it's
Attack
prone.
of opportunity.
While it's prone.
All right. Well, it's prone.
So if you do want to
You know
move,
what? I'm gonna. Okay, I'm
So
gonna.
we're just gonna
no.
ignore Wilhelmina.
Just back here. I'm just gonna do
oh,
that.
she's just in a catatonic state.
Just so it's not right in front of me.
Some people
Okay.
lose it
Use
in
her
the
as
dream
bait.
world.
I'm good.
Okay, so you back away. Alt Black, you are up.
This is a sticky situation. Well, I think I am going to try to drive my knife into this bastard while he's on the ground.
Okay, he has a -4 to AC, so
Yes, he does.
being prone.
There it is.
Okay, that is 11 versus his AC. Even at a -4, that is a miss.
Golly.
All right, and with that, I decide to step back to Wilhelmina because she is catatonic.
What's your dexterity bonus?
My dexterity bonus?
Your dexterity modifier. My apologies. Is it a +3 or a +4?
+4.
Yeah, that's not calculating. Because you should have as a soldier +2, +4, so that would actually be with a +6. So that'd be a 14. That might. I think that would still miss, but yes, it would still miss, albeit just barely.
Because this AC.
So I got to find out what's going on with my character sheet.
No worries. Okay, Alt Black, that was your turn. It is the Garaka Call's turn. First thing it does is stands up. Farrell, you get an attack of opportunity. And I need will saves from everybody.
I am gone and lost, but I need to use
Yep.
the
Wait, when you what? Oh yeah, because Tom's turn. Yeah.
Saskia, you're good.
Golly.
DC is 14 this time, not 13. Repulsia still makes it. Pocket's still good. Farrell, did you fail your last one as well?
I did.
Okay.
That's three in a row.
You and
man.
Alt Black are going to find out what happens this round. It is the Garaka Call's turn. First off, take your attack
Die.
of opportunity against this creature.
All right, hold on. Sorry. Give me a minute. All right. So is that a single? Would that be a single or a full attack?
Just a single attack.
Well,
That will miss. All right, it is this creature's turn, and it does see you there, and it's going to go ahead
so
and
a
bite
miss.
you. That's going to be a total of a 26 to hit, so that will
Does that hit?
gee whiz.
I need to exit mask mode.
Welcome to death.
You need to you need to wake this guy up. No, I still got plenty of. Well, it'd have to hit me pretty hard, but
Okay,
if it's
well,
possible.
here comes the boom. 15 points of damage to Farrell.
Okay, well now I'm starting to hurt.
Farrell is unconscious.
I am.
Yeah, your SP
That's
was
the
at
second time I
12.
hit you.
Yeah, your SP was at 12 out of
Oh,
16,
okay. Yeah.
and you had unhealed hit point damage. So he is unconscious as he just like falls to the ground. You guys see him go. This thing can you see it like lean down on Farrell's chest as you see him like wither before you. Farrell, it is your turn. Or should I say, Farrell, because you failed the will save, it's my turn to control your character.
What?
Farrell. Well, there's not much to do because you're unconscious. So, first thing I'm going to need you
Timed that good.
He twitches.
Yeah, he twitches very strongly and very toughly.
Very
All right.
proudly.
So I believe it is I think it's a fortitude save. We need to look up. Oh, but you roll a natural 20. I rolled it for you because I said, so you stabilize. So that's what happens to you. Pocket.
Okay.
It is your turn. What are you going to do?
I guess I just stand there and cover fire.
Say again?
I'm just gonna do that. Did that fail? I probably failed, right?
That will fail the stealth check, yes. So it stands up, it has its wits about it, and it looks at you. It doesn't look, though, because it doesn't have eyes, but it looks directly at you, even without its eyes. That will hit. And that is a critical hit. So I gotta pull out my
Golly.
5 hit points, though. All right. So now here's the thing. After you see it kind of like oh wait, no, I'm doing that wrong. Never mind. I'll do that later. What? Did I say something?
No.
No, that was something else.
Oh.
I lean
Just
back
ignore me.
and-
Oh.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see here. Kinetically, no. Bell ringer. Oh, energy. Yeah, here we go. Kinetically induced stupidity. Here we go. The target moves 1 step down the intelligence poison track until healed. So it looks at you like you hit it in just the right spot, and it almost looks like it's getting dumber. I need you to roll damage for me, Pocket. So that'll be 2d4. Okay. So yeah, you do 3 points of damage to this thing as it roars.
Does that also burn 1d4?
So yeah, give me another d4, and it will tick on its turn. 3.
Oh, did my pistol do extra something? I have like bleed written in here. I don't know if that applies all the time.
That's your critical effect. If you critically
Okay.
hit it, it starts to bleed.
Okay, perfect. That's why I couldn't remember.
Pocket, hold me to that. Keep me honest. Remind me of that extra 3 points of damage on its turn. Pocket, do you want to move?
No, I'll just stay here and cover the door.
Okay. It is Saskia's turn.
Okay. So that the man had said something about it being kind of weak to or afraid of electricity.
Correct.
So I am going to look at the walls and see if, like, around the door or something, there's some kind of paneling or somewhere where I could get at the wires in it.
Okay. Give me an engineering. Well, first off, give me a perception check. It's the first thing I want you to do for me. Okay, so yes, you do. You find like maybe like a circuit breaker and electricity, like a panel there that you can open up.
Where would that be at?
We'll just say it's right in your intersection because it's at the T-bone anyway.
Okay, so like against the wall I'm next to or on the other side?
Correct. Against the wall you're next to.
Okay.
Give me an
Can I try to? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, give me an engineering check to see if you could do something with that.
Okay.
You're looking at it. You're not quite certain what you need to pull, but you feel like you're onto a pretty good idea.
Okay. Can I? So I'm not sure how to open it. Is that kind of the result of that?
No, you're able to open it, but you kind of look in it and you're like, I don't know what I can do to cause a malfunction, to cause things. You're like, you're not
Okay.
exactly certain based on that roll.
Okay. Ugh.
You have a move
So-
action, or you can stay where you are.
I'm going to stay where I'm at and call to the man and tell him like, okay, I'm setting a trap for it to immobilize it with electricity. See if you can find somewhere safe to hide.
Okay, yeah, he is just like running. He's like, we just need to get out of here, man. I'm telling you, we just need to get out of here.
Game over.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
Okay. So that did not help. Basically.
You can roll me a diplomacy check, and we'll see if it's more effective. He's really
Okay.
freaked out right now, though. Okay, but that succeeds the DC. So what are you telling him?
I'm telling him that I'm setting a trap to immobilize it with electricity, since it's weak to electricity, and to hide.
That's great about that one, but what about the others?
Oh,
What?
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 Okay.
Maybe we should be
Okay.
running.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, anything else, Saskia?
I'm just hoping I can figure something out in my next turn. I'm just gonna kind of stay here and try to look at these wires to my next turn.
Okay. Repulsia, you are up.
Yeah, engineer, get something together. Oh wait, I'm
So
not conscious.
many-
Never mind.
You are conscious.
Oh, actually, wait, Repulsia,
You're
it's
stabilized.
the
You
professor's
stabilized.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
turn. Let me go ahead and take care of the professor really quick. Oh, man. It's pretty great. All right, so he is going to run his... so that's 15 feet. That is 30 feet. I'm going to say he essentially gets to the end of the hallway. Actually, he okay, let me show you what happens.
We can't. Yeah, we can't see him.
Yeah, we can't see him anymore.
No, I'm gonna explain it. I need Saskia's. I need a perception check from Saskia because I know that you kind of got like other things going on right now. Okay, great. All right, so you keep an eye on this professor guy as he just appears to just be like running for his life. And so he gets to this door right here in front of you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and I need to roll a die. Okay, and he makes it there in one turn and he hits the button on the side and it opens up this room to the right of him, to the east of him. And then as soon as that happens, you just hear...
Oh no.
I'm opening doors.
Repulsia, you are up.
All right.
Oh no.
Um.
I don't see how we're getting out of this one.
Well, obviously, that brute force is not going to work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
something
not
else.
been
Well,
working.
I've got two ideas. We could potentially try and flood the facility just enough to where there's water on the floor, and then use electricity to
So
like.
that's the only one that's floating in the air. Go ahead.
You like
Right.
water.
You
It's
can
fine.
climb up on stuff. It's fine. We'll figure that one
I'll
out.
climb up on top of the boat.
And also, it's a dream. So really, all we're doing is convincing this guy that we're hurting these guys enough. Or I can use my ghost sound to imitate the sound of like a rescue team.
Oh hi, we're playing our games.
You can only make the sound of one voice, if I remember right.
No, here, let me see. Description, you create
Oh, no,
volume
you-
of sound that rises, falls, recedes, approaches, remains fixed. You choose what type of sound the spell creates when casting it and cannot thereafter change. The volume of a sound created can produce as much noise as 20 normal human beings.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
It was
Oh,
that you
craving
couldn't
mom's
actually have it say
spaghetti right
something.
now.
Mm-hmm.
okay, thus you can create shouting, singing, talking, marching, running, or walking sounds, as well as the sound of battle or small explosions. You can make noises that sound like
I need to update
machines,
this.
Oh,
the general chatter of distant conversation, or the roar of an alien predator, but you cannot make specific sounds such as an intelligible speech or the exact hum of a particular starship's engines.
What about the sound of electricity?
Sounds like a hum,
Yeah.
right?
So
Yeah,
what do
okay.
you want to do, Repulsia?
Then, yeah, I like that idea. I would like to create the sound of electricity, like loud, super loud, intense humming of electricity. As loud as possible, I guess.
Sure. Where?
And I would like to, close to the professor,
All right. I'll allow
of
it.
where he is. And then I would like to communicate to the group that if we can convince him that this electricity is going to kill all of them and that we're going to be safe, we just need to, stay put and not open any doors long enough for that to happen. Then hopefully he'll calm down enough for them to go away. And do I still have a move action?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here. Hopefully. Distract this one from Feral.
Okay, Repulsia, that's your turn. Alt Black. Or should I say,
You've got the control.
yeah, I've got the control. So Alt Black, totally losing it, just runs up to Wilhelmina, and he's like, Wilhelmina! Starts shaking her, like, you gotta wake up! Just slaps her across the face, back slaps her across the face, slaps her. It's like very comical. And she's just like not waking up, and she's just totally stuck in catatonic. But Alt Black is 100% certain he can wake her up. So he spends his whole turn doing that.
Oh.
It is my turn. Actually, I should say it's everybody's turn. I need will saves from everybody.
Even the unconscious ones.
Alt Black.
You're conscious though.
Oh, I am.
Alt Black
Yeah.
gets his. It is a DC 15 on this one. Alt Black gets his.
Yeah.
Like I said, the will saves are going to be climbing the longer you're in a nightmare. I
Yeah, it
need
was
one-
13.
Who are we missing?
Me.
There we go. Well, you're unconscious.
Oh.
No,
I can't-
he's stabilized, but he's unconscious. Yeah.
He's
I'm
stabilized,
unconscious.
but he's
I
unconscious.
keep on saying that.
All right, so the
I
creature,
keep on saying
the creature hears the hum of the electricity and just like shirks back, almost like a vampire, and takes a 5-foot step back. And its wings kind of like go back, and its arms do as it just screams at you as it just whoosh, phases through the very wall into the water.
Okay, good.
Feral, you are unconscious, but you're not dying. If you'd like to, you could spend
Alright.
1 RP to wake up with 1
Yes,
HP.
which one would it be? Which one would it be? Stabilize?
It would be. I need to look at your character sheet. It is the. You're gonna do the Sin F1, the third,
Alright,
the third
boom.
roll.
Resolve. Since Feral is not stable.
Yeah, he didn't stabilize him.
Oh well, I did. So give me a second here. Okay, so here is the issue. Feral, you no longer have any RP left. You do have 1 HP left. So you are in very, very bad shape. But you wake up, your eyes flutter open, You see this, like your chest hurts like the dickens as you look down and you see that circular imprint from the creature's mouth on you. You have a move and a standard. What are you gonna do?
You say, "Gee, golly, I do sure feel sore." By the way, he failed his will save.
I did.
He did. So he like grabs it at his chest and like gets up and he stands up and he's just like, water. I need water. I need all the water. And so he sees the window port. And he's like, I've got to get outside. I've got to get outside. And so he runs over to the bulkhead and begins doing whatever he can to try and open the bulkhead. Pocket, you are up.
Does that water include mom's spaghetti?
Can I try to make him see reason?
You could try.
I would need to roll for that. Come on, Pharaoh. Come on, yeah. Don't let water out bad. Come on. Mom's spaghetti, man. Mom's spaghetti.
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check. And depending on how well you roll... okay, so yeah, you begin to, like, he'll get a +2 to his next will save. Okay.
Yeah.
Pocket.
Make a difference.
That was
We have to
your
roll it.
that was your standard action though, Pocket.
I'm gonna go over here and move behind this guy.
Okay, so Pocket, you are able to see this room now, and so sure enough, like it opens up, and you're able to see this like a very cluttered office. It's clear that like there are scientists on the ground who've clearly been hurt, and you see in the middle of the office this one creature like hovered over a scientist as he was just like feasting on it, and he just looks at you and just that sound the moment that he sees the two of you. Saskia.
Okay. Well, the threat of this other one is gone. So I'm gonna leave the panel now probably and head up here to this guy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit the button and close the door. I don't know what's in there, but I'm closing that door because it did not sound good.
Sure, it is on the left side though, so you'll have to move like up here.
Oh, okay, so I'll run past him and hit the button there.
Okay, so you
And I'll just kind of try to talk to him like, okay, we know how to make them leave. We're just going to take this chance, run a little bit, and scare it away. Let's go further down the hall.
All right, go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check to see if you're able to get through to him. Okay, yeah, he nods at you like, okay, sure. Yeah, no, okay. All right, and it is his turn. So he's going to keep running up the hallway. And should I at least try to open this door?
No, just leave it closed.
You want me to just okay, I'll just wait. I'll just wait for you guys.
Yeah, just wait for us. We're gonna scare this one away and we'll come help you.
Are we actually gonna run though? Because I think we really need to run.
We'll run after we scare this one away. Don't worry, we'll catch up.
Awesome. Repulsia, you are up.
Okay. So since my ghost sound only lasts one round, I'd like to do it again. The same thing. The sound of electricity super loud close to that guy.
Sure.
What?
Wait, close to what guy?
The professor.
The guy who's nowhere near the monster?
Well, what I'm trying to do is convince him that number one,
So you're
he's
not trying to
safe
scare
as
the
long
monster
as-
away.
Away from where?
We're trying to calm
There's a
down.
monster right in that room beside me and Saskia.
Well, we don't know
So
that.
he's in
We're
the
all the
room.
way down here.
You can hear it.
Mm,
We
well,
only heard a scream.
door's
We don't know
shut.
what it is.
They do know that something's up there, but they don't know from what room. They would not be able to
Okay.
ascertain that.
My goal is to keep all of the weird alien things away from this guy long enough to convince him that they're gone and we're safe.
Okay,
So
so you are. Why don't you use the owl on the screen to tell me where you want to use ghost sound? Fair enough.
here.
Okay.
How far away is that?
That
Oh, that's right.
Every square is 5 feet. So that's 15. That is
All right,
30,
let me see.
45. That's 60. We're talking about 70 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's probably too far. All right, in that case, I would like to move first. I can move 30 feet, right?
Yes.
So then I would like to go here.
And 30 feet is the range on your ghost sound.
Okay, perfect. Then I would like to. Okay, so I'd like to go here, and then I'd like to create the ghost sound actually right in between us, right there.
Okay, so you create it right in between you. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I just like to remind everyone that we would like to try and convince this guy that the sound is going to save us. And the sound's not going away, so we're fine. We're fine.
Okay. Oh, Black, you are up. You have your wits about you.
All right. Now, I gotta ask this. Wilhelmina is canatotic, right?
Yes, she's just like staring off into the distance.
So, this whole time that we've been going through this round, I've actually been looking up rulings for this, and you are more than welcome to say anything against it or for it. I looked up carrying an ally. If they are willing, they are saying it's a move or what was it? A movement action. If they are unwilling, it's a grapple action or grapple.
You can just pick her up. It's not a big deal.
All right. So I'd like to pick up Wilhelmina and carry her with me.
Yeah, she just stares off into this distance vacantly.
All right. And do I still have movement action and all that then?
Yes, you still have a movement, but that was your standard, was picking her up.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. All right.
I should also be honest in that Zarakon told me that if I was to actually kill Wilhelmina, Lamantia's character, that he would admit that dark meat is better than light meat on turkey. And he told me that this last Thanksgiving. So that is my goal this session, is to kill Wilhelmina.
But he wouldn't
it's
mean
not.
it. It would be an empty victory.
Yeah.
'Cause he'd just be lying.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't require any such what's the words, strings on said agreement.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. As long as he says the words.
as
Okay.
long as he says the words, that's all that matters. All right.
Real quick, with me carrying her,
Because
do you
everybody
want
knows
any
that the
sort of
dark meat
penalty
is
to
not better.
Say that again, buddy.
With me carrying her, do you want any sort of penalty to my movement speed?
No, you're fine.
All right.
Okay, it is the top of the round. Thank you for keeping yourself honest, though. I need will saves from everybody. The DC is climbing. DC 16.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So I believe that's everybody's. That's one. So I don't control your characters yet. You got to get to 3 for me to be able to control your characters. 2 is you begin to get a little fuzzy. 1 is you're getting a bit fuzzy. Feral, you regain your wits. Your character is yours. It is this creature's turn, and I need to do things that perhaps.
Things, not good things.
Well, I mean, it really depends on.
What side of the table you're on?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's all about
If you're at the head of the table, it'd be very good for you. If you're not at the head of the table, too bad.
It'd be bad for you.
Okay, it is. That thing has done something. Farrell, you are up. You're trying to open the bulkhead to flood this facility because you just want water, and then you realize, oh, wait a minute. What are you going to do with 1 hit point?
Well, there's not a whole lot I can do, is there?
You could flood the whole facility and kill us all. That would end the
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah,
A dream.
that's true.
That would end everything, yeah.
Well, I mean, I always could say mom's spaghetti as well, so I get myself pulled out. I'm gonna start down this hall here. I'm actually gonna stay with run with alt black there. Yep.
Okay, so
Limp. I'm sorry, limp with alt black.
so you can do 2 full
Bobble.
move actions. You can forego your standard action and do another move action if you'd like.
I'm gonna be going back to my attuning.
That's a swift action.
Okay, well then, yeah, then I'll stay here.
Okay,
I need a buffer. There's 2 of them right there.
10-4. All right, Pocket, you are up. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna move up here to this guy, and I'm gonna try to calm him down. Say, "It's all right. We're here to help you. Don't worry. We'll take care of all these creatures in no time." Actually, before I say any more, I want to do my diplomacy check.
Oh, God, we're all gonna die! We're all gonna die! Oh! he begins like he's like that one guy in every movie that's like, it's hit the end. Saskia, you are up.
All right.
After all
I'm
the
gonna
work you
run
put
up.
into chilling this guy out.
At.
And how
I'm
Pocket's
gonna go up to him and just be like, don't listen to Pocket. Everything's fine. Don't hear the electricity. That is scaring them away. We already scared away 2 of them. We're gonna use it to scare away all of them. We're causing the electricity that makes them run away from us.
All right, roll me a diplomacy check.
Come on.
Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Pocket becomes infected. She's in on it. All right.
the monsters.
Saskia. Okay, so that's your turn. It is the scientist's turn. He immediately tries to open this door to the right, and it
boy.
does open. Okay, so that's his first action. You don't see anything though immediately. Okay, so it just
boy.
opens up. You see another thing here of and he begins to just move as fast as he can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, and he makes it all the way to the next door. That's his turn. Guys, we're going to finish this round, and then we're going to go ahead and take our break for the evening. Just for everybody to use the bathroom and the like. Okay, so Repulsia, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna do my ghost sound again for the electricity, and then I'm going to run after this professor right here. And the sound, I'm gonna have it be in the same place. No, I'll have it be where I am, right there.
Okay, so you move it to where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I need to check on this thing real quick. It's got some pretty cool things that it can do. You know, like phase through walls and eat people. It's pretty great. Let's see here.
You sound like Putty from Seinfeld.
Yes, Mom. I'm really questioning whether or not we should have that letter. Let's see here. Okay. That is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so it's a move, and that is something happens. Alt Black, you are up. And then we're going to take our break for the evening.
All right.
My kids want me to tuck them in, so that's...
Oh, okay.
Aw.
Gotta go be a
Tuck 'em
dad.
in forever.
What?
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
Hey, asshole guy, the guy that's monitoring all these systems and these dreams. Whatever your name is. Can you hear me?
Yes, my name is Zagoho.
I'm never gonna
monitoring
remember that.
your situation.
All right. Question for you, dude. All right. Whatever your name is.
Call me Big Z.
All right, I can remember that. Big Z. All right.
That's what they used
Big
to call
Z.
me in my youth.
I need to hear that story later, but all right. My question for you is, what is more important to you? The life of this man or the life of all of us that are here to help you?
All lives matter.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I couldn't resist it.
All right, Big
I
Z.
would like for everyone to make it out alive.
All right. But if this man was to die, would we make it out of here fine?
We have yet to find out what would happen with a security dream detail in a situation where the subject passed away from a heart attack, say, in the middle of a nightmare. So we don't know.
All right. You don't know. So there's a chance if I kill this guy, we can make out of here alive anyway.
Yes.
All right. That's good to know. Did you hear that
I
guy?
don't think we're trying to kill him.
That's the opposite.
Oh wait, you meant trying to kill the
The professor.
Dreamer.
professor.
Dreamer.
Oh, okay. My apologies. I thought you were referring to the Garaka call.
No.
We would prefer he not have a heart attack and die on our watch.
All right. If he does have a heart attack, trip and fall down a flight of stairs, whatever it might be,
Attack flag.
let's say something was to happen to this man.
Yes.
He accidentally falls on my blade. Let's just say that. Would we be fine? Would we be transported out of the dream?
You would most likely be shunted from the dream with some type of mental damage. If you did not
But we would
come
still
out.
be alive.
Yes.
I
Okay.
don't want mental
Except-
damage.
Except for.
Sure. Oh, that's all I have.
I'm gonna make this guy more scared of me
Mental
than
damage
the
is all you have?
Karaka gods.
My mental is all I have.
Oh,
My brain.
okay.
Yeah,
Thought you
I am gonna make this guy more scared of me than it is of that guy. Those things.
I don't think
Alright,
having him
so
afraid
you-
is what we want.
Essentially, run as fast as you can. That's a double move action.
Yep.
So that will be your turn. It is the top of round 6. Let's go ahead and take our pause for the evening, guys, so I can go tuck my boys in. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on our
I need
kinda
headache meds.
hanging out music. And I'll go ahead and go to our intermission scene. Feel free to start talking and the like when y'all get back. Be right back.
So All Black just wants to murder the youth. That's what I'm gathering. Oh, everybody's gone. Okay. I feel like if we kill the guy,
will all take mental damage, and the person with low health will die.
Hmm.
Hey, chat. How you doing? You guys been holding up all right?
Everybody's gone.
All right, I'm back. It looks like I'm the first one back. Well, chat, you think it'll work? I'm gonna scare the shit out of this guy and make him forget all about the Garakakaks. The whatever the fuck, whatever they are. Flaming hamburger. Don't know how I feel about that one. Corgi butt. I like that one better. Got a corgi butt in the moat. Where is that? Where is that? There it is. We haven't had any crit fails this episode yet. Well, now he's absolutely scared of me, and I now control his dream and his nightmare. So, enter one hell, or exit one hell, enter a new hell. Because he might make me more powerful than those beings, and I might all of a sudden be able to kill everything. Exactly. It's one that I control. So hopefully it'll work out. And everyone's back.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got some. Peanut has switched her spot on the Zoom call.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
okay.
no.
Oh no.
I just need to do this.
How'd she do that?
You know, I
Gotcha.
still haven't figured out why Zoom does that. But for those of you who are watching, that is why we have our players put up their own like little name tags and the like. It's because for some reason,
No, I forgot.
no, it's okay. But sometimes Zoom just moves our players around. So, but I got you for tonight, Peanut. You're good. I grabbed a beer.
Corn dog's hot going down. Oh god. Oh.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, have you ever just really swallowed some really hot food and you can just feel how hot it is going all the way down? It's like, oh.
Yeah, it's like the opposite, but with an ice cube.
Yes.
I hear you. Guys, I just want you to know how excited I am about the possibility of taking at least 2 of you out tonight. That's my goal.
Oh,
At least 2.
quite possible.
Honestly, I thought you
I mean-
guys were gonna leave Wilhelmina behind as just like bait, and I was pretty excited about that. But that didn't happen. So
Come
I'm
on,
sad now.
my guy's a soldier. Is he gonna leave anyone behind?
It's true. I guess it's good that you stick together. What is this? A moral for children's animated adventure television show? Hmm.
No, I just play my character.
No, it's true. Yes, if we
RP
had.
integrity.
If we have at least one person who is a coward or likes to play cowards and betrayers, that would probably be Zerui.
I still haven't forgiven him for trying to kill me.
That was epic.
That was a
It was
really
fun.
great way to end the Fall of Plague Stone.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
That was great.
I still swear, at one point, I'm gonna put Pocket in a backpack, and he's just gonna shoot from my back while I'm running forward.
Yeah,
That is adorable.
like Groot
I
and
would love to
Rocket,
see that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Groot. He's gonna be Rocket.
Pocket rocket.
I am alt.
Careful saying that. Pocket Rocket could mean something completely different.
So I'm gonna let this song
Let them be
end.
innocent.
I'm gonna let this song end because I really
There
like
is
it.
no innocence in this world.
And then we're gonna
Them remain
start it up
pure.
again. Bum, 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 bum.
These corn dogs I got really suck.
Aw. That's a bummer.
All right, guys.
What are the cheap ones?
I've got I'm changing it up
It's
to
fair.
something to really cause unease in you as well as our listeners. It's like heavy breathing.
If you really want to induce fear
That's
in
me on
us,
a Saturday night.
you need to find something with 157 hertz in it, a frequency. I think it's 157.
Yeah.
What's 100?
Why, is that the brown note?
No, 157 hertz is the frequency that induces fear. The military's been testing it for years. It's actually
Really?
the same frequency
Wow.
that's inside of a lion's roar, which induces fear.
Huh.
Interesting.
Hi, Della. Oh,
And-
Della wants to be a part of the stream.
And
Okay.
now you know.
Rawr!
If
She's
anybody
gonna induce fear.
if anybody plays Phasmophobia,
Hi,
one of the
girl.
tricks that game actually uses is it uses that fear frequency to try to induce a little bit more into the story. A
I'd
little
say
bit
it
more
works.
into your
Is
Yeah.
is that the noise when you enter the house?
Oh, it's in all the noises, honestly. It's even in the background sound, like the sound of the house.
I would believe it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's why you feel on edge and at.
Yeah. Like.
Mm-hmm.
So, you all get back. We'll just pick up right where we left off. You guys were running from these creatures. You seem to have lost whatever grasp you had on the professor as he continues to run. And it
I don't know
is
whose fault that was.
we'll call him Garaka Call 1 is up. And as his first action, Farrell, you see him as he phases through the corridor standing between you and the rest of the party.
Oh.
And he screeches at you. Let me see here. What is his range? Let's see here. 40 feet. So 40 feet. 50 feet. Yeah, but he senses more life forms that way. But he's a hunter. And what do hunters do, friends?
They hunt.
Prey on the weak.
The wounded.
So he actually takes a step forward and screeches in Farrell's direction, cutting him off from the party. Farrell, you are up.
Did I lose
Try
my
to
attunement?
look and sound like electricity.
Okay. So did I lose my attunement, I guess?
No, I think you said last time you were attuning again, so this would be round 2 of attuning.
Oh.
And for the record,
Well,
I also tried to encourage you to run more last round.
that's fine. All right.
Lone Star.
Just give up.
Boy, Dad.
I would like to curl up in the fetal position as a standard action. And I would like to weep loudly while yelling for my mom as a move action. And that's the end of my turn.
So this thing's screaming at me.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you guys rolling will saves?
Because it was the top of the turn order.
Oh.
Oh,
oops.
it is.
We
Yes,
already
thank
did
you.
that. But we already
We
did
did.
that.
Not for
No,
this
no,
round. It's a
because
new round.
my action was the last one before we went on break, and then this is Grok 1's, which is the start of the turn order.
Correct.
So therefore, we have a will save.
Saskia is on her second fail. Pockets on his second fail. Repulsia. Farrell and Alt Black, though, are safe. We've got three people on 2 fails. The difficulty is increasing. To maintain your grasp and to succeed at this nightmare to the best of your ability.
What's the AC this round?
What is the ace? What do you mean the
14.
AC?
It was 14 for
Oh,
this.
what is the DC of the will
I'm sorry.
save?
Oh,
Got you.
DC? Okay, DC.
I believe this one was 15.
I think
Yeah.
last time you said it was 13. This one.
No, you're one behind. He's
I
right,
think it's 15.
That's 50.
Yeah,
It is
that
15.
was 15.
It is growing. Farrell, you're up.
DC, DC.
ACDC. Why all of a sudden did I hear Thunderstruck in my head?
TNT.
All right.
Or not Thunderstruck yet.
There's really not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do. If I try to run past him, he gets attacked of opportunity, correct?
Correct.
And this shit's been hitting me every single time because he's got like an insane attack.
Correct.
You could always try to open the door and run for water and flood the base and protect yourself.
Y'all gotta hate me. It's gonna have to be mom's spaghetti. I don't know what else to do.
Gonna call for it.
Yep, gonna call for it.
Okay. So
Because I mean, even if I was to attack, there's no way I would
I'd-
do enough damage
don't want Farrell to die, so I understand.
All right.
I'm calling it. Sorry.
All right, so Pharaoh, you talk to Big Z, Zagoho, and you tell him, Mom Spaghetti, get me out! And all of you see Pharaoh, and he's got that big scar, like, in the middle of his chest, like I was talking about. And maybe, like, the Garaka call, like, at the same exact time as he, like, comes out, he moves in between him and Pharaoh. Maybe Pharaoh moves out, you see him for a moment. He moves over, like, we'll say he takes like a 5-foot step, and you see him. And what is one last thing you do to motion to your party, or give the thing the finger? What is it you want to do? One last thing.
I'll be back.
All right, he says I'll be back, and he just like. Similar to those panels on the side of the white room that we've kept imagining that like flip over and you kind of like see this new atmosphere that you're in, the new environment. You see like almost like smaller little squares on Farrell just like begin to like turn around as he just like disappears into like the environment, like almost like a dissolve transition. And Farrell
Bye, Barry.
is out of the combat. Okay. Pocket, what you gonna do? You are up.
All right. I'm gonna move up to this guy, and I think I'm still freaking out. So I'm gonna try and calm him down again, since I'm not completely freaking out.
Yep, you're not completely lost it yet.
Pass fail. Pass fail.
You do not get through to him, but you don't make matters worse, so that's a good thing too.
It's okay.
Okay. All right, so that was your turn, Saskia. You are up. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I'm a little nervous about what Alt Black is doing, but I'm more focused on trying to calm this guy down. So I'll run over next to him.
Ah!
And can I like hear anything through the door, or does it seem pretty quiet on the other side from what I can hear?
Roll me a perception check.
Probably still some electricity crackling, but I'm gonna try to listen through the door first.
Or whose fault that is.
Okay. You hear on the other side of the door, it almost seems like a gentle hum. You're not entirely certain what it is, though. As you're listening, though, you can hear like maybe like the scraping of a claw on the exterior bulkhead of the facility right here. And you know that there's another Garaka call right behind the wall, ready to spring in at any moment.
So, can I... It's probably too many moves to try to open the door and like take a step through with this guy to pull him through.
So you've already moved. You could use
because I moved part of my move, but I didn't move the full amount.
I would say that you could probably like open this door with your standard action, but you wouldn't be able to do much else.
Okay, so can I try to calm him down and open the door at the same time?
Yes, but I'm going to give you a higher DC on the calming down.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of tell him we scared off the other one. It sounds like we might be safe through this room. We'll continue to use electricity to scare them off. We're getting closer to safety now.
All right. waiting for Fantasy
The
Grounds to let me
diplomacy.
Oh, did it not roll?
do the reveal.
Oh, it's lagging on me. Hang on.
Now,
There it
It
goes.
rolled.
it always lags a little bit when I unmask, which allows you guys to see.
Ah,
the
okay.
map.
That's what it was.
So when
Nice.
you get little lag bumps like that, that's me clearing terrain so you guys can see stuff. Trying not to do too
Okay.
much though.
Those tanks.
What did you just say?
Those look like tanks.
Okay,
Battering ram tanks.
so
All right, head on through. It'll be safer in there.
it's like, yes, this is the primary excavation chamber. This is where we initially had the problem. They came up when we were digging, when we were excavating on the sea floor.
Mm.
So,
So we'll just close it.
but he listens to you. He's like, as far as I can tell, and he looks on his data pad. He's like, there's one last emergency vehicle out of here, and if we keep heading towards the southeast of here, I think that we can make it. But first, we have to get across here, and then it should be a straight shot.
Right.
And with his turn, after you open it, he just runs. 5, 15, 20, 30. That'll be his first move action. Another 5.
What he doesn't tell us is the escape pod is a single man.
That's all we need. That's all we
Yeah.
need.
We just need to get him out of here and safe, and then we're all safe.
Can I kind of call back to them like, okay, we're heading to the next room.
Sure.
He knows where we need to go.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay,
That'd be all.
that was your turn. Repulsia, you are up.
Okay. So I'm going to tell Alt Black that I am going to try and keep up with this guy as much as possible and have my electricity sound follow him so that he can make it to the escape pod and get out of here.
All right. If I catch
Actually-
up to that guy, I'm gonna threaten him.
Okay. Cool. Good talk. I'm communicating that to everybody, to the entire party. So,
Yes.
and then let's see. Oops. I can go.
Did Saskia warn anybody about the thing in the wall?
I don't think I did.
It's okay. I'm sure you guys will be fine.
You'll
I
all
can
figure it out
go.
real quick.
I can go like here.
Very
I
quick.
can move here or here.
Your call. It's your decision.
But can I go this far?
You can go 30 feet. So each square is 5 feet. 5,
It's-
10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, you can get right towards after Saskia. That is where you can go.
Okay.
The square.
Alright.
There you go.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
right there. Hi,
All right. So
hi,
I'm gonna
Nora.
go there, and then I'm gonna do my humming sound. Oops, I'm on top. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna do it. This is so hard to decide. Okay, I'm gonna make the sound source here. so that-
Okay.
Hopefully, it'll keep this one away and also keep the guy safe.
Okay. All right. It is my turn. We're going to call him, we'll name him Garaka Call 2. That's his name. And you see him, and Saskia, like you heard it, and sure enough, you hear like that same like as he like just
Oh, no.
phases through the wall and stands right in front of your party. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d6. 1, 2, and 3 is gonna be Pocket. 4, 5, and 6 is gonna be Saskia. You know what? Oh, okay. So here we go. Let's see what we got. I got a 6. So Saskia, it hears you, and as it comes through, it takes a. Actually, let me double check one thing. Want to make certain I'm not. Oh, here we go. Want to make certain I know more about this. Okay. Never mind. It phases through and looms over the two of you. I needed to check on that phase through ability. It cannot attack. It's a full round action to phase through solid material for it. Alt Black, you are up.
Hey, Big Z.
Yes.
Hey, could you mom spaghetti Wilhelmina for me? She's gone catatonic, and I gotta kill this thing.
Beep, 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 beep. And sure enough, you see Wilhelmina just looking off into the distance. And same thing happens to her that happened to Farrell as she just phases out of the stream. That's a free action.
She involuntarily says, "I'll be back."
I'll be back.
Thanks, Big Z.
You're welcome. She will not be able to return.
You're welcome.
All right, All Black, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
All right. You know what?
Got that junk on your trunk.
That's exactly what I was singing.
Reaction cannon light. No, I was actually trying to target. All right, it would have missed anyway.
Okay, so yeah, you fire. It echoes throughout the walls, and it hits the bulkhead. And
Which bulkhead? Because with the shot that bad, I think it might have cracked a little bit of the glass. You know.
I mean, you didn't you just hit the wall behind him. But but you've got great GM instincts. How can I make this more difficult for my players? I love it.
All right. I still have a movement action.
Yes.
You know what? 5, 10, 20. All right, because I did a diagonal move.
So
25.
It is 10 feet on your second diagonal.
Oh, okay.
So
if I move into that square, he's gonna attack me instantly. But if I
no,
move here,
you can move into a threatened square without invoking an attack of opportunity. It's moving out of a threatened square that will invoke an attack of opportunity.
All right, I'll move right there because now it gives him 3 targets.
Okay, yeah, and YOLO and Lone Star says YOLO. All right, it is round 7. We're gonna call him Graka Call 1, and he flaps his wings.
Will saves.
Oh yeah, Will saves everybody. It's a 16. It's getting harder to maintain that grasp. Repulsia is back. Oh, Black, that's your first fail. Pocket, is that your third fail?
My third. That was my third.
Okay, that is your third. Time slip. Farrell is able to communicate over the intercom in the real world. So if he has any words he wants to encourage them with, he's more than welcome to.
Question: does Farrell have access to a computer to look up information?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Can I materialize objects to them? Okay. So, I'm going to describe what it was that we saw in there to the technician and see if we can't figure out what it is that they're fighting and what his weaknesses are. Is that possible? Do I still have to have mysticism?
45, 50, 55. Okay, I was just making certain on a double move for this creature.
Damn, those things can move.
So yes, what he says is, we can do our best to look up these creatures. So yeah, Farrell, if you'd like to roll.
Yeah, oh, wait.
We'll take 10
okay.
turns.
Can you electrify the hull of that thing? Can you make it like the hull is... Can you help? I forgot exactly what their rules are as far as interfering with dreams.
You guys are how they interfere with dreams.
That's it. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Send me back in there.
Unfortunately, you've seen better days, and you are now on dream cooldown.
That sounds really official.
Shut up,
Definitely
you!
not making it up as I go along.
Yes, I have no idea what you're talking. These are official Sphere 3 lingo. How dare you question me? Big Z. All right, Pocket. Oh, that's right. That's right. So Pocket is going to freak out. Pocket. What would Pocket do? Fight or flight?
Sneaky run.
I mean, you know his backstory.
So flight. Pocket looks at this thing and just like you could tell that he's lost whatever tether to reality he has, and he's like, I am out of here. And so he
Jumps up in the air, leaves little mouse turds on the floor, and just runs.
He is going to try and do an acrobatics check to get through the square. Oh, I rolled a 19. So he will be able to move without invoking an attack of opportunity. 5,
Nice.
10, 15, 25, 30. That'll be 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He just books it as fast as he can. Saskia, you are up. You can do a full withdrawal to get out of that square without invoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay, that is definitely what I would like to do. Is to just leave that square and then run after the guy.
Sure. Okay. So let's see. 5. You know what? I'm gonna put you just right behind Pocket. Fair enough.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Because he was just one square ahead of you anyway.
And we've got the same movement speed, I believe.
So you
didn't
just
take a
book it.
5-foot step.
No, for a full withdrawal, that means you're moving the full movement that is available to you, which would be, your movement and your standard. So in this case, 60 feet. And if you're doing a full withdrawal, you can pull out of a threatened square without invoking an attack of opportunity. The only condition is that you have to be running in the opposite direction. Like you're just getting out of this place because you're withdrawing.
Okay.
All right, Repulsia.
So I'm gonna move. I believe 30 feet is here from where I was. Pretty sure.
Correct?
Okay, and then I'm gonna do my noise again, my electricity noise, and I'm gonna do it right on top. No, right here. Right there.
Okay. Okay,
Did
cool.
the professor run again?
Oh no, he
Oh,
has
yeah.
to take
Oh,
his action.
That's
He
right.
is not. So his first move will be to go up here, and his second move will be to open the door. So that is
Okay.
his turn.
Okay,
Can we see?
I stand by my action.
Okay, who here has seen Stranger Things?
Yes.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Who
Some
here
of it.
has seen season 2?
No.
No.
Nope.
Only season 1.
Okay, I'm trying to really, for those of the viewers who've seen it, you'll get what I'm referencing. This Garaka call screeches at Alt Black, and as he screeches, all of you can hear it. You don't need to roll a perception check. In this giant domed area in the middle of this kind of deep sea excavating area, you see these cranes and other heavy machinery that's around this circular hole in the ground, and it looks like the door has been just pried open, right? And all of a sudden, after that one Garaka call screeches, you hear emanating up from this giant space underneath it doesn't sound like one or two more. It sounds like a cacophony. It sounds almost like an entire hive has been awakened. And with that said, it is going to attack. And by the way, this room, it's filled with you see ore, you see stone, you see bodies and parts of bodies all over the place. It looks like something out of a slasher film. All right, it is going to attack Alt
chicken.
Black.
See, I got out of there in time.
All right, that is going to be a 21. That will hit Alt Black for 17 points of damage.
I'll take it.
I'll
as
take it.
Alt Black is able to absorb most of that through his stamina. Alt Black, you feel this thing's teeth, like I've told you, like almost like you feel like weakened. All right, Alt Black, you are up. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Now, is this thing physically attached to me? Do I have to remove the teeth or anything? Or can I just go?
You can just go.
All right.
It's not actually grappled to you. I was just kind of using that as flavor earlier.
All right.
Do like the scene of an Aliens, where you just pull a grenade, just stand there, wait for you to be surrounded with them.
So I had an idea, which just got completely screwed because of how easy these things attack.
Yeah.
But I will do a full withdrawal, moving this direction. 5.
Okay, so now hold on. Just so we're clear on the rules of full withdrawal before you do that, and this might modify your action. You're allowed to move out of one threatened square. So you would be moving here, and then you'd have to move out of that threatened square, and then out of that threatened square. So you'd be able to avoid one attack of opportunity, but you'd still have to deal with 2 more possibles. Now, you could still attempt to roll an acrobatics check to roll through those squares to see if you can evade an attack of opportunity without even having to, without letting it have that attack of opportunity.
All right. Damn. You got me cornered good.
Ugh.
It was nice knowing you.
I still currently got 12 HP. These things seem to be hitting pretty damn hard.
Mom spaghetti.
Just so I can remind our viewers,
Yeah.
Real fast. I need to see something. Smoke grenades.
oh, that's clever.
How low do they lower the vision or attack ability of a creature?
So essentially what a smoke grenade would do is it would give you concealment against them. So how that would work in melee is that they would have to make a attack, and then they would roll a D100, and if they roll over like a 21 or more, they would hit you. So there's still a chance that they could hit you. But it gives you a further defensive thing to do.
Yeah.
But that would be your standard action.
Yep. And I wouldn't be able to roll out of the threatened square, correct?
I would let you still try to use an acrobatics to try and get out of the threatened square.
All right. Popping smoke and rolling first into this square. Well,
Okay.
I wouldn't be rolling into that. But I would have to roll out of this square, correct?
So you can't do a full withdrawal if you're using a standard action.
Oh, okay.
But it would give you, the smoke grenade would essentially give you a 20 on all, they would have to roll a D100 if they had multiple attacks of opportunity. General rule of thumb is that everybody only has one, unless they specifically have a feat that would grant them more than one.
Okay. So, pop smoke and move.
Okay, so it will. So roll me an acrobatics check. The DC is it's pretty high. It is going to be 22 to move through the threatened square on an acrobat. Okay, So now it's going to attempt to bite you as you move through that square. All right, let me go ahead and... All right, here we go. I rolled a 3. That is a 15 total. Will that hit your KAC?
Nope. No,
Okay.
No.
So...
You do not touch my no-no square. You do not
All right,
touch my no-no
so
square.
you pop your smoke grenade. Smoke fills the entire facility. You hear, and it snaps right where you just were, as you like tumble through the square. Now it does not have other attacks of opportunity, so you can move with
5,
impunity.
10,
Yep.
15. Now here is where I divulge. 15, 20, 30.
Okay, going north. Alrighty then, my friend, Alt Black. Okay, we'll call him Garaka Call 1. He's up. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He has a choice to make. Either way, he's not going to be able to attack somebody this round. But this whole big caverned area is much taller. The ceilings are probably like 30, 40 feet high to accommodate like the dome and all of like the giant machinery, right? So he gets to this spot and he flaps his wings and he goes up and flies right into the middle of the room, surveying everything. That is his turn. At that same moment, out of the depths, a third Garaka Call, following all the screams that were coming up from the depths, like shoots out of it with its wings and is in the same exact position, hovering, looking over everything. Pocket, you are up. You succeeded. You've retained your wits. What are you going to do?
I am going to do...
Oh, Prankster, is there a door or anything north of me?
There is not... yes, there is. There's a door to the northwest of you.
So it's 5, 15,
That was a good question. Sorry about that.
20. Can I see inside this door since he opened it?
Yes, I was just waiting for you guys to move up there before revealing anything.
Okay.
It is an elbow hallway that apparently takes a right turn to the south.
So it'd be 25, 30, 25,
Ceiling
40,
ninjas. Ceiling
40
ninjas
high.
pulling for the Garaka calls.
Of
I'm
course.
gonna move right here.
Okay, guys, you guys should get a hiccup in Fantasy Grounds as I begin revealing things, just FYI.
Should have about 20 feet left since I'm doing a double. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay,
I'm just going with my momentum from last time.
okay, so you just keep going. Saskia, you are up.
Right. If I take a look at the machinery here, do I see anything computer-like that looks like it would control the mechanism there?
For like the
Within-
door.
Like that door, yeah.
You don't see anything in your general vicinity, but perhaps you can kind of see through some of this, maybe not through the equipment, but maybe it's kind of like on scaffolding or what have you. And you could see this like console area to the northeast, and you feel like the way to close the door might be there. Because that's the
Well, I
only
thought they were
like
just,
computers
I thought they
you
were
see.
phasing through the walls anyway, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna...
Well, but that takes.
All it would do is deter them, because it slows
would-
them down.
Yeah,
a
it does
little.
slow them down because when they phase through something, they can't attack right after. So it's something.
But I don't know if it's worth running up there and trying to do it.
Yeah.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over,
Okay.
man.
Let's see, my speed is 20, which sucks.
Oh,
So I could barely run up there.
you know what? I believe in you, Peanut. Whatever you think.
I'm going to run up next to him. I think that's 20. About 20.
Okay.
There. And I'm gonna tell him, don't worry, we've got this. Just keep going. Follow Pocket around to the escape pod, and everything will be fine.
He just nods at you like, okay. And it is his turn.
Oh, do I need to do a diplomacy for that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me diplomacy.
Okay. And I actually just remembered that I have one of my abilities. The
D6 on diplomacy checks.
Yeah, that adds an extra d6 to diplomacy.
All right.
I forget which one it was.
Oh, it's the square one.
Oh,
Okay, so it's an 18. It is not
oh no, I meant
enough.
which. Oh, sense motive diplomacy. Okay, not enough.
Damn, 18's not enough to help him out.
Unfortunately,
He doesn't
it
get
is-
worse though.
It doesn't get worse.
Can
All right.
I
Oh,
continue moving? Like take a second move instead of doing anything else? Or was that my action? Was talking to him?
I'll allow you to take another move action.
Okay, I'm going to. Not used to small screen. Run up here and look and see if I can see anything. And if I have to do that next turn, that's fine. I can look at it next turn too. Just want to see if I can see like something that might close the door.
Sure.
Hopefully it would be a big button.
Yeah, I will
A
say.
big red button.
Sure.
No.
It's probably the button that says close doors.
Yeah, I will say. Okay, I will say to go ahead and wait for that perception check. Repulsia, you
All right.
are up.
Man's turn.
Oh, you're right. It's the man's turn. He
Oh, yeah.
is just so afraid, so he's going to book it. So 10,
Oh.
15, 20, 25, 30,
That's
35,
fine.
40,
Get him out of this
45,
room.
50, 55, 60. He gets all the way to that door, begins like clambering at it. All right, it is
Wait.
Repulsia's turn.
I'd like to do a full round action to run as far as I can.
Sure.
So that's gonna be, let's see, that's 30 there, right? Nope, that's 35. That's 30. And then from here, it's weird doing it going around. Eh. How many is that? I can go here. That's 10, and then 20. How does that say? 15. There. Oh, wait, I can't. Here, there, right there. Wait,
Okay.
nope, sorry.
Can't
Sorry.
occupy the same.
I know, I tried to move myself out of the square and I accidentally moved you instead.
Yeah, it's like push him
I'm
out of
just
the
gonna.
way.
You
Yeah.
Fuck it out of the way.
What the hell?
stay behind
This
me.
is her little like, noodle arm. Whack.
All right.
I can feel her vestigials on my back. Like, get off you!
All right. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15. This Garaka call is still within space for Alt Black and gets on top of him and is going to try and take a bite out of him. Again, screeching is. I rolled a 2! That's a 14!
Yes.
Oh, you're so damn lucky. Okay, so yeah, it bites at you, and maybe you're like freaking out. You tumble through. You're still going. It doesn't lay a hand on you. And Alt Black, it is your turn.
All right. What side of the door is that button to open from?
It looks like they can open from both sides. Now, keep in mind,
All right.
it is it's an action to hit the button, so you can move, but this thing will attack you next turn. Then again, there's 3 others. There are 2 others that might attack you as well.
Yeah, and these things suck.
Literally.
Really, yeah.
Actually, they're pretty
And
good.
figuratively.
They're pretty strong. Yeah.
Suck for us. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah. That's-
Yes.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Obligatory monster.
Not for me. You guys. Sorry.
Yeah, for us, not you.
That's right.
TPK,
I'm good.
And he's like, oh man, I just lost my entire crew. I guess I'll find a new one.
That's all right.
Oh, well, that
Later,
sucks.
bitches.
He'd probably want to get Saskia out of there so she can build his
He's
Thank
like,
you.
yeah.
Engineers a dime a dozen.
as poop.
It's true.
Aw.
Harsh. Harsh.
Oh.
Man.
Now I begin to sow rifts into the party. Excellent. Yes.
Turn them against each other.
Yes. Yes.
I'm torn here.
Not yet. They keep
Like-
missing.
Like
Yeah.
Nelly and Julia.
How long will my luck hold out? I might not be getting good rolls, but I'm getting good rolls against me.
That's true. It's your call, man. You decide what you want to do. There are 3 others in this room. And there are only 2 of you in this room.
Wait, where'd the other one go?
I promised one, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
get
there.
one
No.
tonight
Oh no.
on this
will
next
you?
round.
You almost got one, but he bailed.
Hey man, he was playing by the rules. I totally get it. Farrell's alive.
You know what? I will take a movement action to here.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta lose the battle to win the war.
And is this just a light source in front of me, or is this like a table, or what is that?
It's essentially like it is a table with a hologram, kind of like a 3D hologram coming off of it. You could see like a hologram. My hands are too high. A hologram of like the shaft that they were boring down into, like hitting something and then like opening up into like a cavern.
Oh.
All
right. All right. So it's a hologram.
Jump down the hole.
That's what I said. I was just
So it's basically
Just to
a
clarify.
glass tabletop with a lot of electronics in it.
It's a hologram.
I mean, yeah, you guys are technically surrounded by a bunch of
Hulk
electronics.
smash!
Okay, so you're gonna. Oh, okay, so you're gonna smash it. All right. Go ahead and roll me a. What are you smashing it with?
Well, I had my light reaction cannon out from the previous
Gum mash it.
shot that I took. So you're gonna
So-
shoot it?
Well, no, I'm gonna, use the butt of my rifle to smash it.
Gotcha. All right. So you begin just smashing this hologram thing. I'm not gonna make you roll for it because it's there. You're being smashed, sparks start to fly off of it. All right, all black.
All right.
Oh wait, no, time out. You did a double move action, didn't you?
Nope.
No,
I
you
moved
only moved
20.
30 feet.
I mean,
Five.
moved 30 feet.
There was one.
5, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet would bring you here.
No,
Oh.
he was
5,
Five,
15, 20, 20. Okay, here.
25, 30. Yeah.
Nice try, GM.
So then, can he shoot it from there?
He could. I mean, same. Actually, I like the idea of you just bashing it with your gun, so I'll give you the extra 5 feet of movement because it sends off. I'm using GM caveat. So yeah, you get up there and just bash, 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 and sparks begin flying.
I do a running dive and just start smashing it. Or I trip and just start smashing it.
Okay, quick pause. There's a GM side note. GM tips by Chris. All right. Everybody can play Starfinder and Pathfinder a different way. I don't always GM with 100% of the exact rules all the time because I'd rather create an awesome and amazing story. I still want to kill people. Don't get me wrong.
But in a fun way.
But that was a really clever use of information and everything. So bottle cap to Chester as well. All right. It is, we'll call him Grokakal 1's turn. You guys begin to hear those screams, though, just like coming up from this labyrinth, like just like time after time after time. And while I've only got like, I'm not gonna flood this map with a bunch of puns. Actually, maybe I can, because that would be fun. Sure, why not? We'll call him Garakakal. We're gonna call him 4 and 5
Gary.
as they also just like fly out of this whole area. Like
No.
you can see that this whole area is like being flooded. You guys definitely stirred the hive. Now 4 and 5 aren't going to have an action this turn, so you don't need to worry about that. But it is one's turn.
This turn.
We'll call him Garakakal. Good old Garakakal one's turn. And he like dive bombs and he senses the electricity coming out. And he begins like hovering on the periphery of the shock and the everything that's going on. All right, it is Garakakal's 3's turn. He, however, is going for Saskia, who is not close to such shocking things. He gets in close to Saskia and is going to target her and try and bite her as he dives down.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Holy shit.
That is a 23 to hit for 17 points of damage.
Ooh.
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Goodbye.
Saskia goes unconscious just before she's able to get to the computers. As this thing begins like feasting on her. She is unconscious and dying, but she is not dead. It is Garakakal 4's turn. Like I said, they don't get a turn this round, neither does 5. Pocket, you are up. You hear the screeches from the back of you. It's got to be just frightening as you're running down a corridor, hearing these sounds coming up from the back of you. What do you do?
All right, Will saves.
Oh yes, Will saves. Thank you.
Oh,
I did my will save.
Yeah, Pocket and I did ours.
Pocket is good. It is, I believe it's a 17 this round. Oh, Black, you're beginning to lose your grasp of reality. Repulsia, what fail is that for you? 2, 3, 3.
it's yeah, it's the third one.
Excellent.
They
My
don't have to
favorite.
be in a row, right?
If it's 3
they
in a
have to be.
row, then I gain control of your character while you're in the dream realm.
That's not 3 in a row, because the last one
Okay.
Was it the last one or the one before that?
We'll say at the very least 2 while
The last
you
one.
maybe-
Ooh.
The last one was
was-
19.
Oh, so then okay, so that's just fail. So you just like beginning to get a little bit cloudy. Black beginning to get a little bit cloudy. I need Pocket and Saskia. I mean, doesn't really.
I rolled mine
Yeah, we already
before.
rolled ours.
Oh, well then great. Okay, cool.
before the things attacked.
All right, Pocket,
15 and
you are up.
22. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here. And which door is it?
So,
Whoops.
he's like, I think it's the door in front of us.
I hit the button to open it.
All right, so yeah, you slap open and you see a small docking bay with what appears to be kind of like a small underwater water shuttle that it is just sitting in the midst of this thing. You can kind of see like what's it called? The docking bay, like it's up, but it could like come down and load people up, and then you'd be able to just like shoot off. All right.
I'll go.
Okay, when it's his turn, Saskia, I need you to. Do you want to try a fortitude save to remain conscious, or do you want to show just use a roll an RP to stabilize? What do you want to do?
I think I will try to remain conscious. Right? Fortitude save.
Okay, an RP is an automatic success. A fortitude save will give you 1.
Okay. Do I know how many RPs I have?
Yeah.
You have
Should
4.
I be worried about? Oh, 4. Okay. Should I be worried about using those?
No, You should be fine. I mean, you've got.
Okay, so I'll just use one of those then, because I don't think I have any bonuses to fortitude saves.
All right, I put you at 3.
So,
You are stabilized. Let me get rid
Okay.
of the dying condition, but you are still unconscious and prone.
Can I just like move at all, like roll or anything closer to the electricity table
While you're unconscious.
where Alt Black is?
Yeah, you're unconscious.
Oh, I'm
is the
still
problem.
unconscious. Oh, I thought you said I was stabilized.
You
So
are
I'm just not
stabilized.
dying. I'm
Yes.
unconscious but not dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Then
thing
never
is-
mind. I
This
can't
thing
do
is,
anything.
you have stabilized while the thing begins to feast upon your body.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yes.
well that helps.
Oh, good.
That's nice.
That's gotta be terrifying.
Food for him. Love
Hey,
it.
at least I'm
At least
unconscious.
at least you're
Oy.
unconscious.
I can't help
No,
but give.
no,
I
can't
can't
do
help
that,
but give.
Mhm.
Repulsia, you are up.
Is it not that guy's turn? The
Yeah, it's that
professor's?
guy's turn.
Oh,
the
it's that guy's
professor's
turn. He takes a 5-foot step forward. He hits a button on the back of this thing, and it begins to like the door like slowly begins to like come down. Like, all right, that
Does this
is.
thing have a slow mode?
It takes time, my good man. It takes time. Repulsia, you're up.
Is he calming down at all?
I'm going to use. Well, I'm gonna do the ghost sound of the electricity right on top of Saskia.
So, do you know that she fell? Can you see? I don't think you can see her from where you're standing.
so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would know.
Oh, oops. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
She just wants to control you.
Sorry.
You don't know anything that's
I can't
happening in the back
save
room.
you.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can hear
alright.
a bunch
But
of,
you can
like,
protect you all.
screeching, but
Then
That's why I
I'm
didn't turn around, because
going-
all I could hear is the screeching.
yeah. Then okay, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do. Oh no, where did the
You
where did the
lost
bird
it.
go?
There you go.
There.
Oh, thank God. Okay. And then I'm gonna
Yet another
do the
gift.
sound right on top of the professor, El Professor.
Okay, so you put this sound right on top of the professor. All right, it
Yeah.
is Garaka calls to his turn, and he is going to same thing, like get fairly close to Alt Black, but not quite there, as he hears active electricity coming out. Alt Black, it is your turn.
Well, Saskia to safety.
All right, Big C. I need you to do me a favor.
What do you
And
need?
I'm gonna need a GM call on this one, so. Can you mom spaghetti Saskia?
You hear some like clicking as if he's trying, and he says, I cannot. Apparently, she is. There's something about the nightmare and her that is currently all tangled up with one another. As long as that remains, I cannot do it.
All right. Well, this is about to hurt pretty bad. Try to stabilize her best you can. All right. So you remember I had my light reaction cannon out?
Yes.
All right. I want to shoot at the glass to create cracks where the water will start pouring into the building.
Where you are. Okay, because I said it's a big dome. Okay. All right.
So it wouldn't explode right away. It would just be cracks with leaking water. Is that what you're
Yeah. Leaking
Okay.
water, filling the floor with electricity.
slowly? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
By the way, I don't know.
Most
I
of
don't know.
it
I don't know
drained
about
down
you
into
guys,
the
but this is
cabin.
one of those like scenarios that I can like picture in my head, and it's very much like a
Oh yes. I'm
sci-fi
seeing-
horror.
Hollywood movie.
Yeah. I'm looking for. Let me see here. There we go. Statistics for.
How deep is the hole? Is there water in that hole?
No, it's the hole itself is dry. All right. So are you gonna fire 2 shots or 1?
Let's go 2 shots.
Okay, so you fire 2 reaction shots towards the big glass dome, and you see like it hits the glass, and it like cracks, but it doesn't quite break. You don't see water seeping through, so you fire a second shot. I mean, this is pretty like tough glass because they use it for. It's supposed to be meant for like underwater and pressure and the depth and all of that. And oh my gosh, sailing ninja, that's terrible. So he shoots the crack again, and a hole like finally penetrates the glass, and you can see the cracks begin to develop, and you see that the cracks are like spreading all along, but the water is starting to seep in now. Okay, it is Garaka Call 1's turn. He screeches as loud as he possibly can and takes a 5-foot step forward to attempt to bite Alt Black. I'm going to go ahead and give him a reflex save, though, to see if he avoids any of the electricity. I set the DC at 15 and I rolled a 14. So he begins to like seize up with the electricity. He is going to attempt to bite you, though, Alt Black.
All right.
Let's see if your luck holds out. That's a 15 on the die for a total of a 27. He hits Alt Black. Alt Black goes unconscious and dying as this thing stands over and begins to... it can't, like, feast on him, though, because it has taken some damage from the electricity. All right, it is Garaka Calls 3's turn. It is going to... Now, this is the first time you guys have been able to actually see this. It leans over Saskia. And it...
Rolls a 1.
It was a 1, but I rolled a... But that wasn't supposed to be like an attack. Give me a second here. Unless it is. Does he crit fail on an unconscious person? Let's find out. Okay.
You're not supposed to be able to see his rolls, by the way.
Okay. So, this thing leans over and begins to... Like, it doesn't actually, like, seal its mouth on her. But you see... I mean, none of you would see it. But, like, the essence from her begins to, like, go up into its mouth as it actually has a tangible effect. Again, withering Saskia. Saskia, you are dying again. As this thing begins to punish its own life. Garaka Call 4's turn. This time they are, and it's going to join in the fun.
God.
It is going to attack Saskia as it tries to leech onto her as well. She's unconscious, so it will happen. And so there's 2 of these things on Saskia. Maybe you guys hear it over your comm, just like the...
Saskia, what are you doing out there?
The same comes from Alt Black. Alt Black, you are dying as this thing begins to come and attack you. I need you to roll me a very important fortitude save because that's all I can think of off the top of my head.
All right, fortitude.
Rules I need to consult.
16.
Okay, 16.
What rules do you need to help looking up?
Deaf and dying.
Deaf and dying.
Deaf and dying.
Deaf means you can't hear.
250 and 390.
I'll check out 390.
Okay, and I'll check out 250 really quick here. Here we go. Healing, taking damage, long-term stability. Oh, here we go. Dying. If you reach 0 hit points, you're dying. You immediately fall unconscious and take no actions. While dying, you lose 1 resolve point each round at the end of your turn. If your hit points reach 0, your turn, such as from an attack of opportunity you provoked, you do not lose a resolve point until the end of your next turn. This continues until you either die or stabilize. When your hit point total is 0, if you are not stable and you have no resolve points remaining but would lose resolve points for any reason, you are dead. Okay.
All right. Also, your one creature did move into the square of the electricity.
You are correct. So let me go ahead and give it some damage from the electricity. All right, Pocket, it is your turn.
Are we just sitting here waiting for this thing?
It looks like it's down now.
So, what exactly is it?
It's like a little sub, like one of those things that they've used to like check out the Titanic.
So how many people?
So I can't have the tech pull these guys out, huh?
How many people will it fit?
Say again?
How many people will fit inside it?
It looks like you'd have enough room for your whole party.
Oh.
So we're ready for everyone? Or...
With what you just heard over the comms, I doubt.
Do we
No.
wait for them as we hear the sounds of flesh tearing in the background?
I'm sure they'll recover. Just give them a minute.
I'm sure
go.
it'll be good.
Just go.
Just getting us up.
Okay, it is that creature's turn. So Pocket, you go. All right, Saskia. This matters for you and Alt Black. Are you going to stabilize?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are down to 2 RP. It's Repulsia's turn. I'm assuming
No.
you get on the sub?
Is it the professor's turn first?
Yes, he gets on the sub, and he like immediately. There's like a little cockpit Pocket. I know you like to pilot things, so did you want to be on the cockpit?
Yeah.
He just like gets in and he's like, we need to go now! And Repulsia, you're up.
Shaking right now. Okay, I'm gonna yell, just go. And I'm gonna go back over here.
Okay, so you just go and you get back over there.
No. I
sorry?
tell them to just go. I
You
tell
tell-
them to just go.
You tell them to just go.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And I go here.
all right, that's up to Pocket to do on his turn. Your turn,
Yeah.
Pocket.
Okay.
So
But hold on, I'm not done.
that's fair.
So my move action is to go there, and then I'm gonna do my spell. I still can't see anything in there, right? I
think
can't
right
see what's going
there
on.
You could probably see.
You
Saskia.
could probably see a sliver of Saskia, and it looks bad. There
Okay,
are
then I'm going-
two of those things hovered over her.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like literally shaking right now. So
That's okay.
I'm going to do my my electricity sound right on top of Saskia. I believe that's exactly 30 feet.
Okay. I need to go ahead and roll will saves for these guys to see what would happen. Because I read the rule of it earlier, and essentially it's like it's a DC 14, and if their will save falls under it, they believe it, and if not, they don't. They rolled a 23 and a 19. So they hear this sound and they begin looking around, like they stand up for a moment, and they slowly turn towards you. Okay.
I accept that.
Okay, it is on that note. It is Garaka Gall's Toon turn. He's going to join in the festivities.
Feeding time.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
So that will be a free attack. So essentially, that just takes 1 RP away from you, Alt Black. You're at 3.
All right.
Alt Black, it is your turn. You are unconscious and dying, so you need to spend 1 to stabilize.
So I need to spend 1 to stabilize, or is there that fortitude one, or?
That was me, miss. That was I got the rule wrong.
All right. So I need to spend 1 to stabilize, and that's all I can do.
Yes.
Yep.
Pretty much. You could take a mental thought if you'd like. What is Alt Black thinking?
Now that he's
I'm dying.
stabilized, he's just waiting for that glass to finish cracking because he had 1 more turn of pressure on those cracks of glass and is expecting that glass to finally let more water in, and how far the water would be in.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
How much water is there at this point?
It's beginning to fill up, but the trouble is there's that giant hole. So water always goes to the lowest point.
Question
But doesn't
about
it
Yeah,
has
but
to
then all the
pass-
Groks would have had damage done to them if they're in the water those
Yeah.
turns.
Doesn't it have to
so
pass
did you
through?
guys too, though.
Yep.
Where is it coming from? Where is the water coming
Where
from?
did you fire the bullet is a good question.
The dome, yeah, right.
The dome
Pretty-
is
probably
very
straight up.
large.
Yeah, the dome
Right
is
there.
very large. Okay, right
'Cause
there.
that looks like glass to me.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So then
Yes.
the water would go.
Got you.
back.
Okay, got
So
you.
the water would be filling in this way, and there would be cracks coming in there.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
So it would go. It would be connected to the electricity.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Ceiling's really the naysayer.
I was uncertain where you fired earlier, which is the issue. So,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It begins to fire. The water begins to trickle down. The electricity runs underneath these creatures. They were being maybe lightly shocked, but essentially what ends up happening to these guys is they begin to seize up from the electricity. They can't move. Like if you've ever been, I don't know if anybody here has ever been tased before. I have, funny enough, and you can't move. All of your muscles and joints just lock up. And so that is essentially what happens to these three near him. Now, at the top
Would that
of the,
have done anything different for the other turns since they would have walked into water and
I'm gonna say it's taken a little bit of time for the water to at least get that far.
all right.
It is this creature's turn. It is locked up essentially. All right, number 3 looks at Repulsia and makes his way towards her. 10, 15, be able to move in.
Okay.
There we go.
That's actually
Alright.
a good call, saying that it would take time for the water to come in.
Thank you. All right, bite attack coming in on Repulsia. That's going to be a hit with an 18 as it lays out 14 points of damage as its thing burrows into your brain and you can feel it, and it is terrible. This thing also is going to come in and get in and make an attack also on Repulsia. 31 to hit for
Ooh.
13. Repulsia is unconscious and dying. So we can recap what Pocket might even see. As he looks behind him, Repulsia is like, go! And Repulsia, flies off. She casts something. Maybe Pocket, you're looking for just a moment. And then all of a sudden, these things come flying around the corridor and just, bite her and begin attacking her. As you see her brain body fall limp to the floor as they begin feasting upon her. All right.
Even limper than it was to begin with.
Yeah, number 5's turn. He is the Pocket. You are the only one left. What do you do?
Get the hell out.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's fair.
Why?
Well, we
that's
are all
weird.
somewhat
I-
loose
I mean-
to the fact
I
this
mean,
is
if-
a dream.
If
So
if
he
if
knows
he,
if he gets them out.
exactly,
Yeah.
If
he'll
that guy
calm down
can
and the dream will
calm
stop.
down.
Okay. So, Pocket, you the door begins to close, and at that exact moment, you could see the camera, maybe sweat pouring down Pocket's face as he's hitting things, getting ready to get this thing. He closes the docking bay door, begins to close. Camera swifts over to an unconscious Alt Black with a gun in hand on the floor with these 3 creatures seizing around him. You go to another shot of Repulsia, and she's just being gnawed on by these 2 creatures. And at that exact moment, the the crack on the glass, blows through as the pressure hits the glass, washing over everything. As all of the creatures begin to just seize up from the electric arc that's going through. The door opens, and Pocket, you begin to make your way out towards freedom. You maybe take a minor second to look behind you at the professor as whatever was on his eyes, that those scales, that kind of that look you'd see when you see kind of blind people, that kind of milky white eye, just fades away as his eyes go to normal, and he shakes himself and he says, Starfinders, You can hear it over kind of like your intercoms. Starfinders, hold on. We are pulling you out. And at that exact moment, everything around you begins to go from this underwater facility, the ocean, as it begins to like flip over into that same white sphere. And then like an old school TV, it just like that kind of like all concentrates onto that one like point in the middle of the screen as everything goes out and all of your eyes flutter open as you see the cryo facility that you have gotten so used to.
Wow.
Almost a full party, right?
Oh.
As you kind of all come to, some of you like you're like checking your chest, looking for like the scar of like maybe where that thing was eating you. All of it seems so real near the
He's
end.
spazzing out still from the electricity.
Yeah. Farrell is there to greet you. Wilhelmina has kind of like come out of her stupor. And Zagoho comes over to you and he says, "Excellent work, Starfinders. We can't thank you enough."
Big
You know
Z,
what the
I
worst
want-
part of that?
Big
you know what the
Z,
worst
I
part
want
of that
more
was?
pay for this.
What was the
I didn't
worst?
get to swim at least once.
Yeah, there's all this water and you
I
didn't
didn't
get
see
any
that was
water.
the worst part you
I
experienced.
just saw water out of a window. What a tease.
What a tease.
Well, if you stuck around with us, you would have, seen more water when I
Would
shot
have at least.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
I would have been dead.
Probably not.
It's just a dream. We would be just fine. Don't worry.
So on that note, first off, I need to award some experience. Everybody got a little bit of experience.
A
Yay.
little bit.
You guys,
What CR was those damn creatures?
So don't get mad. Each of those creatures was CR 4. So that was a difficult encounter. Like you guys got it. Like eventually, like you're like, okay, we can't beat these things.
Shaking.
We just need to book it, and you did, and you survived. Because if you would have stayed,
Skin of our teeth.
if you would have stayed and fight, eventually, if you would have, anyway, that's a discussion for another time. Let's finish up here because it's about 11 o'clock. All of you come to, and your eyes flutter open as you look at the ceiling. Zagoho and some of the other dream scientists all are around you, thanking you. Even the other security team is in, and they're there, and they're greeting you, and they're just like, "Thank you so much. We would not have been able to have done that all by ourselves. We're just eternally grateful." And in the midst of all of that,
Better be.
Zagoho looks at you and he says, "You've done so much to help us here at Sphere 3.
No.
And we'd like to reward you for going above and beyond duty. I'm not certain if you are aware, but
Duty.
in the theater, your exploits were playing, and people were able to see exactly what went going on. And so there's a bit of you being heroes in the dreamery at this moment in time. You've earned it, Starfinders. You helped to stop a cascade of nightmares from taking over the dreamery. We cannot help you. We can't thank you enough." And at that exact moment, your comms come on and they light up, and you hear Laramis, and she just says, "Starfinders,
Yes.
we have a problem."
Let me guess. That girl got away.
No, we still have her in custody. She won't stop singing about the old ones, about this. But I think our location has been compromised, and we might be having something bigger coming. we were not able to send her we were not able to stop the signal that she sent out. And if we are correct, there are people coming to retrieve her.
Bring out the big guns.
And there's a trickle that happens over the comm as it kind of like goes to static, and the implication is you should come and meet
To the
with her
midnight rose.
in the admin room. And that is where we will end our session, ladies and gentlemen, for the evening.
Yay.
All right.
Ooh.
Fuck it.
My fingers are pruny. I'm sweating.
Hey, we leveled up.
Did you guys really level up?
We
Yeah,
did?
3499 XP, and we need 3300.
Really? Let me double check on that. I don't
That's what it
believe you.
says. That's what it says.
Your name means crafty, like tricky in Japanese, so I don't know if I should
It
trust
also
you.
means unfair.
Yeah! So why the heck would I trust? 3,300! Congrats on level 3!
Woo!
Alright, everybody. Everybody's leveled up. We came to an exciting conclusion and had an exciting night. Ladies and friends, any parting words before we end our stream?
Thank you. That was an incredible experience.
We almost got fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
CPK.
I was
Let's just get
about
that
to be
straight.
like,
We almost got fucked.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Alright. Well,
at least
time
you
more
didn't try to
Need a
talk to.
pool.
If you tried to talk to him and calm him down, it probably wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
So you just got him out.
100%. One of the
Really high.
conditions I had when I let you guys choose the dreams was that the last one, because he'd been in the nightmare for so long, would not be able to be convinced to get out of it.
Ah.
So we actually choose the easiest one because there was no way to get the other ones out.
Wait,
So if we had gone to the zombie one, there
Wow.
was
There's
literally-
no like escape. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
yeah.
So we lucked out.
You did.
All right. Well, then, everybody, thank you very much for joining in this evening. We're so glad that you came to join us, and we hope you guys had fun watching. Stay safe out there, and we look forward to seeing you guys 2 weeks from now, which will be...
Day after Christmas.
The day after
Year's.
Christmas.
Oh,
No, no.
Oh, no,
It'll be
no.
New Year's
The
Eve.
day after New
After New
Year's.
Year's.
1 week.
That other holiday.
Yeah.
The other one.
New Year's
Second one.
after.
All right.
Day after. January 2nd.
So the day after everyone sobers up. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night
Well,
out.
most
I mean,
everyone.
That's how you got to do it. So one of the things we're gonna do, we're gonna end here shortly. But one of the things that we're gonna do, I have to remember how to do it, so just give me a second. But we're gonna go ahead and raid our friends. I think TPK, we've raided them before, right? I'm not crazy.
Flash raid.
TPK roleplay.
Don't everyone speak at once.
Well, we're friends with them, so we're going to go ahead and raid them right now. And just, so you all, thanks for joining in. I hope you guys have fun. Give them some love. And
Let's
you all
throw
have a
some
good day.
crit fail balls at them if you got the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the crit fail rolls are great. All right. See you later, everybody. Be well.
Bye.
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 I pressed start raid. I think it did it. I think we're off. I don't know. Yes, we are. Okay, cool.
Yes. we
Yep.
are.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we?
wait. Was a resub? Oh no, gifted sub. Thank you, Chester.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the raid is starting.